Now, I need to go find the chat real quick on my phone before I start talking. Your mic sounds really messed up, bruh. Like, I can hear the background. Yeah, I can hear the background. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. I think I found it. Alright, there we go. Alright. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be playing Resident Evil 4. Not just the story, but Mercenaries. Not the story at all. I didn't mean to say that. Which Mercenaries is a side game mode, which we will get to shortly right here. This is what it really is right here. It's basically like arcade. They're going to be sending a wave of enemies after us. If you played Resident Evil, then you know what this is. Let me see what everybody's saying. King James says, hey big guy, what's up? What's up, dude? Weston's Game says, what's up, guys? Alright, and if you're watching this in video form, then enjoy me playing Mercenaries. I always loved playing Mercenaries when this first came out. Also, oh my god. I don't think I'm as good as I used to. I think I'm a little bit washed. But, anyways, we're going to give it a go. We're going to try to get, there's only 4 maps. We're going to try to get through all of them. And then definitely play all the characters. Starting off with Leon. And they all have different loadouts. And they do different special moves. So we're going to be able to see how that works. Oh yeah, Nathan's World is here as well. Let me see. Get rid of this. Because I don't like this on my weapon. Because I'm better with just the crosshairs than the red dot. King James says, how are things going? But things are going pretty good. Thank you for asking, man. Sharkbar says, nice, bro. King James says, I just uploaded Godzilla Goes to G-Fest. I know, dude. I saw that. It was pretty good. Weston's Game says, Leon's the GOAT. For real, dude. No joke. Even though I like Chris better, I can't lie, though. Leon's done some crazy things, too. Oh, my God. I did not mean to waste that, but you know what? That's alright. And the good thing about this, too, is that I can always pause it to read the chat, too. It's not like simultaneously happening all at once. I missed that. Let me read some of the chat. Oh no, I gotta make, what's that project? I gotta make you moderator, dude. Alright, there we go. Project says, howdy, what's up, dude? King James says, you already saw it that fast? Yeah, dude, because like as soon as I was gonna stream, I was getting on YouTube to ready everything, and then I saw you had uploaded, and it was like a super short video. It was like 2 minutes, so it didn't take that long to watch. Drifty says, sup? Sharkbite says, for real, what's up, guys? Alright, back to the game. Boink. Leon's pretty standard. There's nothing really too off about him, you know? You can't go wrong with just the original. Everybody else after him, though, that's when things start getting a little strange. Yeah, with the red dot, I don't know why. The red dot's supposed to help you, but it just doesn't help me. So every time I start Mercenaries, I always get rid of it. And I'm getting grabbed, alright. And then after, so the total number of enemies that come after you are 150. Right now we're at 13. But the more and more you defeat enemies, they start sending like stronger ones after you, which you will see in a bit. Oh, you're stunned. There we go. Dude, this is like Fortnite. I guess so. But instead of a, well, I was gonna say not really Battle Royale. It's like a AI bot Battle Royale, I guess. It's taking place in one area. What's up? No, now it sounds good. Move! Alright, let me read some of the chat. Drifty says, what's up, bruh? I invited you to the party as well, Drifty, so if you want to join, you can, dude. King James says, me and my mom went to Chicago last weekend to go to G-Fest, and we had a wonderful time. That's good, dude. I'm happy for you guys. King James says, I've been dreaming of going to that place for years, and I would love to thank my mom for making it come true. For real, dude. Sharkbite says, dude, I already read that. King James says, I love that you live streamed just as I finished the video. If it was like an award. Thanks, dude. King James says, I would love to thank you for this. No problem, man. Weston Games says, I went to Chattanooga. I probably said that so wrong. Tennessee last weekend. Did a whole stream series on it. Nice, dude. Drifty says, might join your party. Bet, dude. We'd love to have you, bro. Alright. Get that out of here. I don't even know if that hit me. I thought I was really far away from that. Yeah, I know. Boom. I remember back then when TikTok had got taken down, so did CapCut, and K Panther had his video, like a super long video on his CapCut, and he couldn't go on it because it had got banned. So he was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Not only did he have to like rate it, but he would have had to like refilm everything, dude. But luckily enough, CapCut came back like the next day. That was a whole stupid thing, dude. And I'm only mad about it because I deleted TikTok, dude, so I had to wait like a month or two for it to come back. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, like I said, so you see this big old pig dude with the hammer? This is one of the big guys that they send after you a little bit. And I have a grenade for this, actually. I don't have no grenades. That's fine. That's why we have a shotgun. I know, but if you deleted TikTok, you couldn't get it back from the App Store until like a month or two later. And I was one of those guys that had deleted it. Oh, there we go. Almost choked. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. Usually the first map and Leon, not too bad. But later on, as the more numbers go up, we're at 40 right now. There's 150. The more numbers that come up, what's it called? The more enemies that come after you, then the harder the super bosses are. Like after this, I think we're gonna get a chainsaw dude next, and I hate him because he just spams you. And it's so bad. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, also fun fact, the music. I don't know if you guys can hear the music overall, like kicking and shooting. But the music that's playing right now, I actually used in a video. A lot of the Mercenaries music I've used in videos. So this one that's playing, and this one as well. The one that's playing right now played in the Heisei Godzilla video when Heisei Godzilla and Ghidorah were fighting the first time. This music plays. And then once this music ends and it goes back to regular, which I'll tell you guys that, is in the Ghidorah video when Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla fought. That song plays. See, that's the chainsaw guy that I'm talking about. I'm gonna spam him with shotgun because he annoys me. There we go, he's out of there. So now that I activated my super perk, I can like basically kind of one-shot everybody. Oh dang, and that went off somewhere. Oh yeah, also by the way, if you guys couldn't notice of the timer above me, we are on a time limit. Every time I kill somebody it adds to it, so I can't just kind of like camp and not attack nobody. But that's what makes the game pretty fun, and I got 2 things thrown at me. Let me read some of the chat. King James says, if you want to know more about my trip, I had a great time at G-Fest. I watched Gamera vs. Virus and Gamera the Giant Monster at the film festival, played Ultraman card games. Nice, dude, that sounds like fun. King James has played video games like Godzilla Unleashed and Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. Nice. Godzilla McGoat says, thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2? It's so stupid, bro. They didn't even really change anything, dude. I was gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2, like way early on, because I thought that I had heard a rumor that like all the Nintendo DS and 3DS games were gonna be on it, which I was like, but yeah, you know, it was a rumor, it wasn't confirmed, so I just told them to believe that. So I thought that was kind of stupid, and then I heard that not really anything changed besides just the price being really stupid. So I'm gonna keep my Switch 1, and I do not think I'm gonna buy the Switch unless maybe it's on sale, and even then it's a hard maybe. Oh, there we go. Alright, let me read some more of the chat. Let me grab these 2 real quick. Alright. Sharkbite says, nah, AI is creepy for real, dude. King James says, colored in a drawing of Ultraman and plastered on the wall. Nice, dude. Project says, are you planning to go through the full roster in Mercenaries? I mean, yes. I said that at the beginning of the video, but I know people joined midway through. But yeah, I was like, I'm going to try to do every map. Try and then do all the characters that are here. Weston's Game says, yeah, what's up? Ooh, nice, dude. You better not try to stab me. Alright, hold on. Let me read what everybody else is saying. Weston's Game says, you seen the new Superman movie? I have not. Superman I'm kind of waiting a bit on, not because I don't like it, but just because, I don't know, nothing's really like dragging me to go see it right now. I know it's going to be good. I like Superman, so I'm just kind of waiting for whenever I have a chance, I guess. Jerky says, wait, you deleted TikTok? I have TikTok downloaded right now, but like back then when the whole like TikTok getting banned thing was out, like as soon as it did get banned, I deleted it, dude. Like the night of. And then I had heard like literally less than 24 hours later it had got brought back. And it was like, oh my god guys, TikTok is back, and I had already deleted it and I couldn't download it back. So I was stuck on Instagram Reels. Basically, yeah, dude. Oh shit. Oh, I am stuck in the middle of everybody. Oh. I know, dude, and I hate reels, dude, so it was like such a pain. Oh, no, I'm about to die. There we go, good thing we got herbs. Okay. King James says, bought a lot of toys for myself and my friends, and I saw the costume contest. I saw that in your video, and I saw you had bought the Bandai Heisei Godzilla. King James says, speaking of which, what was your favorite costume from the video I uploaded? You didn't, I don't think you showed it in the video, but I had saw a video of the GFAS costumes, and I really liked one of the Hedorah ones. That one really looked super cool. What's up, Nathan? I don't know. And you just gonna tell them straight out, dude? No anticipation, bro? I wish I was like that, dude. I always gotta hide my character. I told these guys before, but like when I had first got Heisei Godzilla, I didn't show him off for like a year, dude. I had him for a year, and then the Heisei Godzilla video came out like a year after I had got him. Oh. Chicken. Just killed Roger right now. If you guys know, you know. Oh. Roger, who did this to you? Damn, everybody's coming after me, dude. Alright, let me see. Godzilla Me Ghost says, well, your voice is deep. It must be just because I'm tired. Whenever I'm tired, my voice is deeper, but it could just be Mike as well. King James says, and GFest wasn't the only thing we did in Chicago. We went to the Bean and the Field Museum that has the world's largest T-Rex skeleton. Nice. The Drip says, I want to see the Superman movie. Not gonna lie. For real, dude, me too. King James says, what's your favorite Spider-Man movie? Spider-Man, Homecoming. This is an unpopular opinion, dude, but I really like Homecoming. King James says, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, dude. King James says, what's your favorite Transformers movie? Revenge of the Fallen, dude. I love that one. Just because of Optimus going crazy. And I love Starscream. King James says, who would win in a fight, Knuckles or a Gorilla? I feel like Knuckles could, bro. Like, that dude is crazy. Video game or movie, they could both win, dude, I feel like. King James says, who do you think is dumber, Boom Knuckles or Prime Sonic? Prime Sonic, dude. Boom Knuckles was, like, street smart, bro. But Prime Sonic was just stupid. Oh, and I got everybody. Like, there's these chainsaw ladies as well that try to come rush you. I know there's another one somewhere. Dang it, I'm getting... Oh. No! Ooh. My controller's messing up. There we go. Okay, well, at least we got that. Getting you out of there. Getting everybody out of here. There's another chainsaw lady somewhere, but I can't find her. There she is. There you go. You stay down. I'm gonna save the egg, actually. The golden egg gives you full health. Read some more of the chat. Godzilla Me Goat says, I think he's gaming, for real. Sandy does this his video idea. GTP GMK Godzilla. Funny enough, I kind of got a plan with him already. I do appreciate that idea, but I have a whole lore video planned for him. What's up? Nice. Oh, that's a grenade. I mean, that's a dynamite. Okay. That's because it's like I don't think he can read the chat in the game, or I don't know. I kind of can, but it goes by really fast, so I can't really have to like pause it and read it from my phone. Never mind, you can just pause. King James says, for 100 billion, would you fight John Cena, The Rock, and a gorilla? You don't even have to win. Nah, I wouldn't. All the physical therapy and like hospital bills, they wouldn't help, dude. The Jerky says, what kind of debate is John Cena versus Mickey? I think he meant to say monkey. Sandy Does Stuff says, I ordered new Godzilla figures. I got Godzilla 2002 and Chainsaw Gigan from Godzilla Final Wars. Those are two nice figures. I still need to get, even though I have Bandai Kuru Goji already, I want to get the new one, like the shorter version. And then the Chainsaw Guy again, I am thinking about getting out about too. So those two are really cool. Let me see what else. King James says, which Venom do you like better? Spider-Man 3 Venom or Sony Venom? I like Sony Venom. Godzilla Me Ghost is okay. Weston's Game says, who do you think would win in a fight, Dexter or Ooh, Batman, dude. Like, I love Dexter and everything. It's my favorite show, but he's not beating Batgoat, dude. I'm sorry. Black Kid Night says, bro, fix my diet. Tell me why I ate Skittles after playing some YMCA team basketball for like 4 quarters, dude. Skittles rock, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. But yeah, like, if you're in Skittles every day, then that might be bad, bro. Shark Vice says, yo, there's a new Godzilla x Kong movie in 2027. Yep, Supernova. It looks pretty good. I hope they kind of do better than what GXK was. GXK was good, it's not the worst, but I hope they do a step up from that. Dude really ducked my bullet. You know, we're good, bro. Don't you worry. Don't you try rushing me, dude. I see you getting ready to lunge at me. Okay, I know I got everybody behind me. Trying to dodge me? There we go. Okay, we're at 119, about to be 120. So we only got about like 30 people left before the game ends. That's a lot of people. I got a grenade actually. That's gonna help. Why are you rushing at me, dude? Like you're gonna do something. Unhand me! And there goes my knife. But you know what? We don't need it. Oh, I got another knife actually. That's good. What's up? Oh, really? Bro, dude, I saw those in the store and I was like, dude, I gotta send this to Nathan, dude. Don't try rushing me, bro. I got 3 chainsaw people on me, but you know what? We got this, bro. Get that out of here, bro. Only a couple more people. Yep, I see you. We got about like 7 more people left. And then the game's gonna end. Let's hit 150. And bro, hit me! No, let me get the melee. There we go. Awesome. Boom. Get that shit out of here, bro. Too easy, bro. Too easy. That's just Leon there. Everybody else is a bit tougher to learn. Alright, we did pretty good with that one. Next up, we got Leon, but in a suit, Pine Stripe, and he has a different loadout. So you can see here, this Leon had like a shotgun, sniper, and a pistol. This one we got an SMG, a Magnum, and a shotgun. Let me read some of the chat before I start though. This soundtrack's so good, oh my god. Drifty said Spider-Man 3 Venom is goated, but he's not the best man. For real, I agree with that. Black Kid Nice says, nah, I don't eat them every day though. Good, bro. King James says, do you think the monster in the -1 sequel will be related to Godzilla or something entirely separate? I don't know. It could go either way. If I were to choose, I kind of want an original, like Anguirus, dude. Original as in like original Godzilla villain. Where he's saying that after it was. King James, what's up? King James says tomorrow or after this live stream, I'm gonna post a voting which stop motion I should make next, Godzilla vs. Zilla or Luigi vs. Tails. Nice. King James says, did you know it's confirmed that Shadow's getting a spinoff? Yeah, dude, they had confirmed that a while ago. They haven't said if it's gonna be a movie or a show. They just said spinoff. King James says, did you see Sonic Goes to the Carnival? I have not seen that one yet. Shark Bar says, yo, I don't want to disrespect, but I think Airheads are better. You know what? I can agree to that, I think. I love Skittles. I don't want to say I like Skittles, but I love Airheads. Yeah, Airheads be really good. Godzilla Me Ghost says, was thinking about getting an Xbox 360 back in early 2024, so I grinder school And after that, I heard that the store shut down, so then I was thinking about getting an Xbox Series X. Yeah, I heard about that, dude. Until Microsoft decides to raise the price to $700. That's stupid that they did that. But yeah, the Xbox Series X, I have one, and it's really nice. Even though I only use it for like Sonic and Silent Hill, I still really enjoy it. Sandy says, if you had GMK Godzilla, would you make him fight Godzilla -1? Maybe. Kinda, yeah. I could probably make that a video. Because when it goes for the literal console itself, not with like the special accessories. Oh dang. Did I get nice to start? Hey, what's up? You should, bro. Why don't you just make a whole video about Leo, dude? Kind of like cat sitters, but like something else. No, I'm saying like put him in a video or something. Like a full video. Yeah, like why don't you do a full video? Like do a video where like I don't know, it could be something like cat sitters. Like say, hey, like Godzilla's going somewhere. He's like, hey, dude, why don't you like? Do you think you can take care of my cat? He's like, yeah, dude. Well, as long as you do different stuff, if you don't do like the exact same plot, it'll still be different. If anybody tries to say something, I'll just be like, nah, dude, I told him to like do his own thing, dude. That's what me and Keegan do sometimes, cause sometimes we'll be making videos that are like kind of alike, and we always say to each other like, hey, if anybody tries to say we're copying each other, we'll just say like, nah, we didn't do that. We talked about it. Like with Final Wars and in Kaiser Wars, they were both kind of this. We both did those videos at the same time, and we were both worried that like somebody would think we'd be copying them. So we were just like, hey, if anybody tries saying that, then we'll just say like, no. Look at that shit, boom. You can do that. Or do whatever you want. You know, I'm just giving you suggestions. Yeah, big ol' Leo, dude. Do not rush up on me like that. Alright, let me read some more of the chat real quick. Black here says Shark Bite, not gonna lie, Airheads is a different experience, eating it, especially not having for a while. For real, dude. That's such facts right there. King James says, are Angus and Rodan gay? Because in your latest video they were talking about butts and mouths, and that sound mad homie. Nah, dude, they're just little goobers, you know how goobers be, dude. And plus, if anything, Rodan was questioning Angus for saying that, bro. Even though he did say it at the end, bro. I don't know, dude. It's up to interpretation, bro. Oh, shit. What's up? I remember somebody had asked me that too, but about in Godzilla versus the Poop Monster, and one of the scenes that Godzilla was screaming, he's like, oh, I like it, I like it. And somebody in the comments had asked me, like, is Godzilla like, hey, why are you like screaming, man, dude? And I was just like, no, I'm kidding. Any questions you have about the characters is up to interpretation, bro. You guys can do whatever. Why are you screaming, bro? This guy's like, whoa. It's bro love, bro love. Like, I love my bros, I love my homies, bro. Black man, what are you talking about, bro? Alright, bro. Support the chat, dude. Where did this conversation go, bro? Godzilla Migoses, and so I got the PS5, including the special accessories, and it cost $700, but that's at least worse. Yeah, dude. You know what? I have a lot of consoles. I got like 2 Xboxes, a bunch of PlayStations, Nintendo stuff, and you know what? I'll still say this: PlayStation is like still the GOAT, bro. I love PlayStation, dude. Not to downplay everybody else, but like PlayStation's just my go-to. I'm a little biased there too, so also don't take me seriously. Project says, you are really going to save the best character for last in that play order. For real, dude. Yeah, dude. The GOAT. If you know, you know, bro. Godzilla Miguel says, and Roblox is so much better than my lagging mobile device. Like, the PS5 runs over 60 frames per second and smooth frame rates, while the mobile device just can't even go for 1 frame. I know, dude. Roblox, as much as I used to play Roblox on my phone, it was so horrible. One of the best things ever was PlayStation adding to Roblox to PlayStation. This is another thing I like about, like, the drum gun and SMG. I don't even have to really aim at the heads. I can just, like, spray and like it'll kill them. This I will spray though, because I don't like that dynamite. Yeah, there we go. Get that out of here. King James says, would you rather be trapped in a room with Bubbles from SMO or have your ass turned into a watermelon for the rest of your life? I want to be with Bubbles, dude. Bubbles gonna be afraid of me, dude. The Drip Cheese says, I'll probably try to, but the tail on my Kuru figure later, I low-key forgot about it. I know you told me about that. King James says, did you know that Godzilla actually had a booty in his mouth one time in this anime called Crayon Shinton? I did not know that, dude. I guess that's a fun fact. Godzilla McGoat says, I know a lot of people. Hey, no cussing this stream, bro. What I tell you, dude. You're gonna have me acting like Nick A30, dude. Can we keep her family friendly? You're good. I let one slip when I stream Star Wars, bro. So you go with that, bro. That was so funny, bro. That came out randomly, dude. Yeah. Sometimes it sleeps out, dude. I don't know if you guys remember. I was playing Star Wars and I had slipped out. I had slipped up too, bro. What was I gonna say? I forgot where I was at. Oh yeah, guys, let me go. Says I know a lot of people suggest getting a gaming PC, but it does look like I want to spend. Yeah, dude, gaming PCs are so expensive, and also I literally saw a post today on TikTok too. Like this guy was like, "It's time to clean my PC." He dusted it, and then like it stopped working, like it didn't turn on. So like I'm not trying to do it, and also I'm not that smart to be dealing with PC stuff, bro. Boom. Oh, that guy's arm just blew off. What's up, man? Oh, damn. Oh, let me see. Are you in the party on your phone? That's probably why, dude, because whenever you're in a party and you go on it like lowers the voices like automatically. That's with like anything. Like if you're on a phone call too, it does the same thing. Alright. Shark Bryce says you should do a video of the man in his suit. I kinda did want to, but I kinda don't know how I would do it. Like maybe I could like do a custom, maybe use like a Godzilla figure that I don't use and kinda just put red on him or whatever. I don't know. But yet again, I don't like man in the suit that much to do a whole video about him. But if I ever did, then I could think of a way. Yeah, what's up? You should, dude. I think you could do a good one. Dang, everybody's on it. Nope. There we go. Get that out of here. Bro, how did you lunge at me? Okay, you know what? I don't want to do this to you guys, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do things you gotta do, bro. You came out from behind? Alright. Point. Yo, what's up? Alright. You're good. See you later, dude. Alright, boom. Alright, now I get to read some more of the chat. King Jason, did you see Jurassic World Rebirth? I did, and it was great. I did too, dude. I really like. I'll say my opinion on it after I read everything because I don't want to be skipping people in the chat. King Jason, my only complaint is that there was no. Oh my god, bro! Here we go. There's no dino fights, bro. There's no dino. Where the raptors at, dude? There was no raptors, bro. Let's not act like the past, like every single, like almost every single Jurassic World movie did not have a fight, dude. We do not need a fight in every single Jurassic World movie, and also. Yet again, which dino is dumb enough to fight the D-Rex, dude? Nobody's fighting the D-Rex. That's like, if you were in a room with a gorilla, are you fighting that thing? No, you're not, dude. They're not fighting the D-Rex. Nobody is, bro. That D-Rex is huge as shit, bro. I'll get onto that after I read some of the chat, bro. But yeah, I have my own opinions on that. Shark Bite says, "What's up, King James?" King James says, "In the original ending, the T-Rex was gonna fight the D-Rex and win. That would have. I was gonna say it's gonna be a stupid ending, but I don't know. They could have done it well. My goat Gareth Edwards would have, bro." King James says, by the way, remember last live stream I told you I got into a fight with my friend Matt? Yeah, dude, you did. How did everything turn out? King James says, if you directed Sonic Prime, how would you fix it? I would make Sonic actually a good character and not a stupid little kid who makes mistakes here and there. Or he didn't really, it's not even that he made mistakes that was stupid, it's just that, like, he didn't act like he was making mistakes. He was just like, oh, well, my bad, bro. And, like, he didn't really, like, care about the consequences. Well, that's also a lie. How do I explain it? He was really stupid, I'll say. Like, yeah, he made a mistake, a big one, and he was trying to fix it, but he kept on making a lot of mistakes in between, too, that were, like, kind of stupid. Not even mistakes like, oh, you know, stuff happens, like, stupid mistakes that, like, he should have known better. Let me see. King J says, I got a joke, what's the hottest place in town? The Drift Cheese says, Goldfish or Cheez-Its? I like Cheez-Its more, bruh. King James, your mama. Okay, bruh. King J says, how does it feel? They were already halfway through July, only a month and a half left before. What? Godzilla says, I was hoping to get a GameCube or Dreamcast because they had the Sonic Adventures games, but I couldn't find a cheaper price. I'm hoping Sega port. That's another thing, too. If you would have got the Xbox Series X, you would have been able to play both Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2, dude. That's why I like having my Xbox 360. Oh. Also, even if you were to get a GameCube or Dreamcast, like, at a cheap price, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are expensive as poop, dude. Like, and I'm not even joking. Look up, like, Sonic Adventure 2 GameCube prices. Look up Sonic Adventure 2 Dreamcast prices. If you don't go broke buying the console, you're gonna go broke buying the game, dude. It's gonna be a lot easier to just spend the $700 on the Xbox and then just buy it digitally for like $5. Oh, there we go. Get that out of here. Shark Bryce says you have to get Gogeta. Godzilla Ghost is like a Dreamcast collection. Oh, okay. Dreamcast says, dude, what's the matter, bro? Chill. It's just my opinion. You're right, dude. But like, oh my god, I hate people that like say that, dude. Acting like we haven't got that in every other movie. Godzilla Ghost says, because I am not going to spend $700 on an Xbox console just to play the adventure games. You know what? You got a point. You got a point. I can understand that. I did though, dude. I literally. Well, no, I didn't spend $700. I bought it back when it was like when it had just came back from like the what's the word? From the scalpers, dude. They had finally came back, and I had spent $500, and then bought the adventure game. So I can understand where you're going from. As Amigo says, anyway, did you monetize the channel? I did actually recently. I think I said that last stream. So I did actually monetize the channel. I'm not going full monetize though because there's some stuff that I like you don't get monetized if you use like actual music or music that's copyright. I really don't care. Like YouTube isn't my main income. Like I have my own job, so it's not like I'm like I need to like do that. Oh my god, dude, I need this video to be monetized. It's not like that. If the video's not monetized, it's not monetized. So what's it called? Because I'm not gonna change my video for the monetization. Like let's say if I have like a good song that I want to put in this video. Like actually last video is a good example. Oh, I died because I kept on getting comboed. That's okay. But like I was saying, like last video, I put in a Queen song because I really liked that song, and it was about cats. And you know, there was a cat sitters video. I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I want to put this song at the beginning. But the thing is, if I cared about money, I couldn't have done that because then it wouldn't be monetized. But the thing is, I'm not gonna make a video less the way I want it just for some money, bruh. So. Some videos, if they're monetized, they're monetized. If they're not, they're not. But I'm only making some money. I think I'm making like $30 a month. Because the way it works is that like every 1,000 views, you would get like $10. And then usually every video, or at least saw a lot of my past videos, have gotten like thousands of views or 1,000 views a video. So every time that happens, it's just like $10. So only a little bit, but you know, hey, I'll take it, dude. $30, $1, like 50 cents, dude, I'll take it. But I'm just saying that like I'm not gonna change my videos for like some money, bro. It's not my main income. But yes, I am getting monetized. What am I gonna say? Shark Bite says, yo, what's up, Godzilla McGoat? King James says, me and Matt have sorted things out, kind of, except, but when we went to go see Jurassic World Rebirth, he was a little bossy. He was treating me like a dog, and I was just raising his voice at me like I'm a dog. Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that. I bet that felt like really bad. King James says, I was acting a little silly that night and just like doing some stupid stuff, but dude, man, doesn't have to raise his voice at me. You're not my dad. Well, I understand, yeah, he didn't have to raise his voice, but like if he told you to stop and like you didn't stop, then like I don't blame him, bro. I don't know you two, I don't know how you two act, so I can't really pick sides, but that's just what I'm saying. Western Games says, have you ever seen the John Wick movies? I have. I actually have all the John Wick movies on 4K. I've shown some of them in some of my videos. Like, and I think in the Evera video I showed John Wick Chapter 4 on 4K. The Drip Cheese says, gaming is so boring for me. I need to get better games. Yeah, dude, I've been trying to get you to get Dead by Daylight and Star Wars Battlefront 2. I would play those with you, dude. King James says, but I have to admit, it was a good film. Every dinosaur got their moment to shine, like each dinosaur got one sequence and one appearance. I can agree with you there, yeah. What J-O-B? Did you really censor that? My bad, guys. I didn't mean to scare people, dude. What J-O-B do you have? I work as a server right now at a Applebee's, bruh. And that was oh my god, I worked in like beforehand, and this is like my first week at this job, dude. And oh my god, I already love it more than my other jobs, dude. My first ever job, if you guys didn't know, was actually a server at another restaurant. And then after that, I worked at a grocery store, and then I worked at 2 warehouses, which those were like the worst jobs of my life. I hated them. So then I quit those, and like I finally got a job back to the server, dude. And oh my god, dude, I'm making like money now, dude. I'm so happy about that. So I'm really happy that I have this job. And also they gave me more time too. When I was at the warehouse, like I was working like every day, non-stop. I didn't have no time to do videos. Now at this job, they gave me a lot of time like at home for now. Well, no, I won't say a lot of time. I only work 5 days a week. So I'm only off for 2 days a week. So those days is when I'm able to do videos. So I'm hoping that I can do a lot more videos now. that way I don't have to make you guys wait like a video a month. But I really appreciate you guys waiting and being really patient when it comes to those videos. Also, let me explain this character that I'm playing as real quick. I know I've been talking about all this stuff. This here is Luis. He's from the story. He has a really strong starter pistol, and he has like a basic type sniper, but it's really powerful as well. So this guy is more about, he's really slow, but he's really strong. That's how this character works. And also his main move, which is the L3 R2, you just like drop a bomb and it explodes. I wanted to get that out of the way before I talked about anything else. Oh, boink. And his melees are a lot slower too, but they do heavy damage. Alright, let me go back to the chat. Guys, let me go to, oh, and hi, Sharkbite. King James says, you know, like how the opening of Jurassic World Dominion and Rebirth opened with like the logo and not the title? Do you think that every Jurassic Park is gonna do that? I didn't remember that Dominion opened that way, dude. In my opinion, bro, I don't know. This is like just my opinion, and it could be a bit of recency bias, but that opening for Rebirth, I swear to God, is my favorite. Not like the opening scene, but like I guess the logo reveal, the way like she just screams, and the way the red background is, and the way the logo just slowly shows itself with like the badass soundtrack, dude. That is my favorite title reveal or like logo reveal of any single movie I've ever seen, dude. That was such a good logo reveal, and I love it. So as of right now, that one's like my favorite logo reveal of any movie. I like, as soon as that logo came up, I immediately knew. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good movie, dude. I gotta reload. Oh, pig guy's back. Nope. You need to get out of here. There we go. There we go. I got hit, but you know what? He got hit too. Dang, I suck at shooting them dynamites. They're so small. Okay, let me read some of the chat while that dynamite's going on. Gazumi says, I make 100 to 200 a month. I would have made 1,000 back in 2022, but I didn't monetize because I thought putting my address would get me wrong. Dang, dude, that's real nice, dude. That's some awesome money right there, bro. Project says, you forgot to censor the J word at JK. I know, dude, I'm sorry. King J says, I was like stretching in the middle of the street, and he was like, he's like, Jay's got the street. What's wrong with you, man? I mean, he's looking out for you, dude. Look at that in a good sense. He doesn't want you to get hit in a car and like get injured or even worse, dude. King James says, I have a bad feeling that one day things between me and him are gonna get ugly. I hope not, dude. I'll be praying and everything. I don't know if you're Christian or not, but I am. I'll be praying that everything goes good between you two. Godzilla goes his favorite Pokemon. I don't actually like Pokemon. I don't. But I do have a favorite though. It's Warlord. I think that's his name. The big ass whale. I didn't mean the custer. That big old whale, dude. I like that whale, dude. He's a silly looking guru, dude. I like that. But yeah, that one's my favorite. Nathan's World says, acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost. King James says, since the D-Rex survived at the end of the movie, do you think we'll see it in the future? Hey, no spoilers, buddy. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, so I'm gonna try not to talk about it too much. I'll talk about my opinion on it, but I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. Sharkbite says, like, yo, I got an Xbox Series S. Ooh, nice, dude. King James says, of course, I understand that he's looking out for me, but he doesn't have to give me that tone. I guess, yeah. That's Amigo says, I remember I watched one of your videos in the bathroom 2 years ago. That's a strange place to watch them, but you know what? It'd be like that sometimes, dude. I need a medikit. I mean, not medikit, but you know what I mean. The med mix. That's what it's called. Okay, but anyways, yeah, my opinion on Rebirth, I really did like it. I came in with high hopes. My favorite director's making it. Guy who made 2014. And yeah, I came in with high hopes. And you know what? I think I came out really satisfied. I was like, oh my god. I remember calling K Panther as soon as I like walked out of the theater saying, yo, dude, we're so back. Jurassic World's so back, dude. So peak. Without spoiling it, I really do like the D-Rex. I don't know if it's just recency bias, but I think the D-Rex might be my new favorite over the Indominus Rex. But once I rewatch the Jurassic series, I'll let you guys know if that opinion stays or changes. Dang, I suck at aiming. I like what they did with the dinosaurs. I thought all of them had pretty good screen time, except for, you know, the Raptors. But yet again, I don't care about the Raptors. We've literally seen them in almost every single one, if not every single one. So I need a break from the Raptors, so I didn't mind that. No ending fight scene, I also really didn't care about that because there really didn't need one. I don't think there was. Like, yeah, it would have been cool to see one. It would have been cool to see the D-Rex fight, but I was satisfied with what we got. Characters are really nice. Scarlett Johansson was really hot, dude. Like that matters, dude. Movie, I like the characters. Dinosaurs are really cool. I thought pacing was really good. Overall, I gave it an 8 out of 10. It wasn't the best, but it was nowhere near the worst. And it was better than Dominion, which that's all I wanted it, bro. So I think so far out of all of them, I think it's my second favorite. I still prefer Jurassic World over it, but it's my second favorite just because of how I thought it was really good. Later on in like a month or two, once everybody most has seen it or it's been out for a bit, I'll talk like more in depth about it. But overall, I really enjoyed it, and I'm happy to see where the franchise goes next. Dang, dude, can you leave me alone, bro? Okay, boom, heading this way. Why are we okay? You know what? Fine, dude. I was trying to be nice and go and reload. But if you don't want to be nice, I won't be nice either, dude. Oh. I suck. There we go. Stop it, dude. You know what? Yeah, get dynamited, bro. Please don't blow up in his hand. Oh. Did you? God dang, he Hail Married that, dude. I saw it like fly in the air, dude. Alright, everybody. Yeah, come towards me, bro. Let's act. See how good I am with the sniper guys, hitting them headshots, bro. I'm act like that's not all luck, bro. Alright, I'm gonna throw a grenade. Boom. And read some more of the chat too before I continue. King James says, man, chill, bro. Nathan Rose says, God damn it, King James. The Drift Chief says, what's your favorite ice and fire user of all time? You already know my favorite ice user is my glorious King Gray Fullbuster from Fairy Tail. My favorite fire user is Merlona? I probably said that so wrong, from Black Clover. Favorite ice and fire user. Good question. Fire? I don't know if Rodan counts. Probably either Blaze or Rodan, dude. One of those two. For fire. And ice users? Do I even really know an ice user? I guess Chimo. Chimo's the one that I can think of right now. Oink. Oh, why are you re-rushing me, bro? Oh, let go of me, dude. I did not consent, bro. Oh, bro, okay, bro. Everybody's just grabbing me, bro. You guys ain't even pay me, bro? You just gonna get straight to the grabbing, bro? Grenaded. Boom. Alright. King James says, what, Nath? West Game says, so I played BO6, and 2 weeks ago they added Beavis and Butthead skins to Season 4 Reloaded. Nice, dude. That sounds like something COD would do. Godzilla Migo says, how funny Sonic made more money than Godzilla in Minecraft when it comes to total net worth of the franchise. Really? Like, we talking about Godzilla as, like, a whole, dude? I don't think you understand how many, like, Godzilla movies there are and how much money there is out of that, dude. Which, yet again, I could be wrong, but I doubt it, dude. Godzilla, like, dates back years. And I love Sonic, but I don't know. I think Godzilla's made a little bit more money, bro. King James says, do you think any of the cast from the previous movies will return in the next? I don't know. From Rebirth? I think so. I think Scarlett Johansson would, dude. Godzilla Migo says, how much does Resident Evil 4 cost? I pre-ordered it, and I pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition. I think it was like maybe 70, 80, maybe 90. I don't think 90, actually. 70 or 80. I paid for it, but I think as of right now, I think it's like 60 or 70. Oh, you are not going to get it. Oh, and I have no knife. You guys, calm down. Boom, I'm going to use that. King says, if you directed a Jurassic World movie, how'd it go? I will explain that a bit, because that's going to take a bit. Godzilla Me Go says, what do you think the genders for the Jurassic Park 3 Spino and JWD Giga? I don't know. I don't really know that much about dinosaurs to, like, pick, like, what genders they are. So, that's really a bad question to ask me, dude. Project says, Luis music is kind of bumping. Not going to lie. Yeah, dude, I haven't used it in any video yet, but I might, bruh. The Dritchy says, alright, valid favorite fire and ice users. Thank you, dude, thank you. King James says, sorry about that. Nathan's World says, King James Bowl, Jurassic World. It's alright, dude. I already talked to him about it. Titan Cameraman 14 says, what's good, bro? What's up, dude? Nathan's World says, I haven't seen it. Godzilla Migo says, Sonic made 16 billion. Godzilla made 7 billion. Minecraft made 4.5 billion. Are we talking about, like, as I checked on Google, are we talking about, like, everything, though? I doubt that everything Godzilla's made is 7 million. I could be wrong, though, but I don't think so, dude. We got, like, almost 100 years of, like, movies, bro. How much is Godzilla franchise net worth? Dating back to all those years, dude. Let me see. Dang, why are book sales so high? Billions. Yeah, but give me the exact number, bruh. It's just telling me billions. It says almost 7 billion. Oh, dang. Let me look up the Sonic one. How much is Sonic franchise net worth? Come on, Google. We're not taking this long to load. The Sonic the Hedgehog franchise encompassing games, movies, and franchise has a net worth total estimate of over 6.228 billion. Now, I don't know if this is telling me wrong or not, but Godzilla has 7, which yet again, I can't really be like saying this because Sonic's like literally almost right there with Godzilla. Yeah, I'm trying to read more into it. Yeah, so Godzilla is over it, dude. That's what I thought, dude. But that's still crazy, dude. Sonic has only been out since like 1991, and Godzilla's been out since the 50s, and Sonic is close to catching up. So that's still really impressive. Now Minecraft, I don't care about Minecraft, so I'm not even gonna check looking it up, dude. King James says, why do you like Godzilla's design in 2014? Is it because you're from your favorite? Okay, yeah, I will tell you, dude. A lot of it is biasism, dude. I did grow up on that one. That one I really liked. But biasism out of the way, I just like how, like, I like the really darkness. I like the realistic look. I like how the spines look. I like how the face design looks. I like how, like, the body design, tail design, everything like that. Biasism out of the way. But yeah, a lot of it is just biasism, but that design I really do like. King J says, why do the Spinosaurs in Jurassic World Rebirth look so different from the ones in Jurassic Park 3? I think they made the dinosaurs look a lot more realistic in Jurassic World Rebirth. I remember the director, Gareth Edwards, saying something about that before like the movie had came out. Like a lot, not even just them, but I think like the T-Rex and everything too. Western Games says, I'm gonna play some COD while I'm watching. Nice, dude. Godzilla Me Go says, I think the reason why most Godzilla made 7 billion is because some movie flops like Final Wars, and probably because of the 10-year break to 2004. Not even just that, but you gotta recognize that money back then wasn't like as it is now. Like back then, like I don't know how the prices were, but like right now, back then, like maybe 100, maybe like a movie making 100,000 wasn't a flop. That was like a good thing back like in the 50s and stuff like that. Now 100,000, that kind of considered a flop now. So money was just different back then. That's how it was. Weston, Godzilla Me Ghost says, I already read that. Godzilla Me says, why most Godzilla movies? Titan Cameron says, I haven't seen Jurassic World Rebirth movie. Godzilla Me Ghost says, I literally checked Google and it says Sonic made 16 million. I mean, I looked it up, dude, and it's told me 6 billion. Maybe you're just like getting different results to me, but that's just what I saw. Nancy Rose says, so you mean to tell me you handcuffed my bro? Why are we saying Walking Dead quotes, bruh? Oh yeah, also sneak peek on next video. Next video is going to have Walking Dead characters. Nathan already knows what it is, but oh yeah, and it's going to be the next lore video too. Not because of the Walking Dead characters, but a certain 2 villains are coming back that haven't been in a video in a bit, so you'll be able to see them again. King James says, they're selling Sonic X DC figures. Are you going to try to get... I saw them. I don't know. If I can think of a video to use with them, then I might. I only usually, most of the time, I don't know if you guys... Well, I'll just tell you guys that I don't just get figures just to like really have them most of the time. I'll rarely do that. The only time I will do that is when it's like comes to like SH Monster Arts or Figure Arts. But like a lot of the Bandai stuff I use, I always use them. I always buy figures to use in my videos. I don't really buy figures just to have them. So if there's a character that I don't need to use in a video, then I don't buy them. So if I can't really think of a video for those DC ones, then I won't buy them. That's not always true though. I'm trying to think of an example. Like I remember sometimes I'll just buy figures for like a one and done video too. Like I've done that so many times. Like if there's one video idea that involves one character, I'll buy the one character just for that one video and never use them again. But that's just, I don't know. This is how I do videos. Yeah, this soundtrack is bumping, dude. King James says, bro, the T-Rex looks the same. King James says, am I ruining the stream? No, you're not, dude. Nobody's ruining the stream, dude. We're all just talking. Godzilla May Go says, no, it's just YouTube being glitchy. King James says, I saw someone in the comments of your last video due to idea called Rodin versus Sonic. Are you going to do that? Probably not. I don't know why they would want to fight. And I can't really think of a reason why they would. And also, it just depends. Like, people will give me video ideas. Sometimes I'll just tell them, hey, like, sometimes I'll just be like, hey, you know, thanks for the idea, but I won't do it. But sometimes I kind of feel bad. Because sometimes you can kind of tell by the way they type that they're like kids, dude. And I don't want to be like, no, I'm not doing that video idea. So sometimes I just like don't say nothing. But no, that one probably not. Unless maybe I always do change my mind sometimes. So, just depends on what I do. Nathan Rose says, alright, bro. You're not Negan, dude. King James says, did you know that the new Godzilla ride is called Godzilla Ride, the Ride Great Clash, and it has Mecha Godzilla? Yeah, dude, I saw the Mecha Godzilla design. It looks nice. Time Camera says, what is your favorite scene from Jurassic Park 3? Anything with the Spinosaurus, dude. My favorite one was like when they hear the phone ringing. It's a big meme now, and I love it. The phone ringing, and they turn around, and just the Spinosaurus is standing there. Like, dude, back then when I watched that, I was literally like pooping my pants when I would see that scene, dude. The Dritchy says, Nathan suck. Godzilla goes says, whoa. King James says, okay, thanks, man. King James says, do you think Sonic is faster or just as fast as the Flash? I think he's faster than the Flash, dude, but that's hella biasism, so don't take me serious. This roll says, yo, sup, Drip Chief. King James says, are you gonna play Sonic Mania again? Maybe. I might. The Drip Chief says, sup, how are you, Nathan? This roll says, doing good. Drip Chief says, that's nice, man, I'm doing fine as well. Godzilla says, the you did when you read the chat is like a catchphrase. Really? I just do that because like I don't want the awkward silence, so I try to make a noise. That's roll says, that's good. Alright. Back to the game. Un forastero! Get out of here, bro. Oh my god, no, please stop. Alright. You guys better stay back. I know what I'm doing. All you guys are just grouped up here, dude. That's not good. That's how you guys die. Titan Cameraman says, what is your favorite scary movie? Is that what you said? Scary movie, That's a good question. Either, there's a lot of that come into it. Either The Shining, Alien, or Friday the 13th. One of those three. Or Ritual. Favorite horror movie, scary movie in general is probably either Alien or Friday the 13th. Favorite movie that actually scared like the poop out of me, probably The Ritual. Going with the modder, dude. That one was so, I don't know if you guys know, but anytime it comes to horror movies, a lot of them, I'm not really scared of a lot of stuff. The only things in like horror movies that scare me are monsters, dude. Like actual like monsters, bro. Like stuff like a creepypasta like Smile Dog, or the Thing. And I don't know if you guys have seen The Ritual, but there's a giant deer monster that's like an eldritch god. It's called like the Martyr, dude. The Jotun, and that it looks horrifying, dude. Any kind of like a horror monster, I just like those always freak me out. Get off of me, bud. This game's pretty scary too. This game, you got monsters too. I don't know if you guys have seen the monsters like coming out of these guys, but they have that too. Oh, I don't like these guys. Let's see if I make it. That's one of them gone. I need to get another one gone. Come on, where you at? I need you to die already. Alright, awesome. Just in time too. My ult just ran out. I got those guys out of the way, so now it's just easy pickings. Oh, like those guys, but those monsters are like very not scary compared to the ones that you will see later on. Damn, they go with me, bro. I'm not dying. I literally got 9 people left. I'm not dying here. Not, dude. You know what? I got a grenade for you guys. I don't even need my pistol no more. Get off me. You're done. Too easy, bro. Too easy, bro. And Luis is hard as shit to play if y'all played this, dude. King James says, what would you do if you met a version of yourself from another universe where you are a brony furry, bruh? I got a friend that would love me then, dude. If you know, you know. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'll just kind of act like, I don't know. I'd probably ask him what's his persona, dude. If it's something cool, then I'd approve it. If it's not, then I'd be like, alright, bro. Godzilla says, go hard, bro. Weston's Game says, you watch the Conjuring movies? I actually haven't, dude. I think I've seen some of them a while ago, but I don't remember, so I'm just gonna consider that no, I haven't seen them. Star Gamer says, hi, what's up, dude? King James says, when you ask someone their favorite Godzilla movie is, do you expect them to say -1? Yeah, all the time, bro. I've got friends too, like K-Panda dude, who like he had a favorite Godzilla movie, then as soon as -1 came out, he's like, oh, now my favorite's -1. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. It's a really good movie, but sometimes I like to hear different opinions, you know? Let's see. RJ Groff says, hi Godzilla. What's up, dude? King James says, would you say Godzilla and Sonic are your Woody and Buzz Lightyear? Yeah, I would say so. Time Cameraman says, have you played Five Nights at Freddy's 4? I have. I haven't streamed it yet, though, but I will. Shark Gamer says, who do you think would win in your version of Godzilla 2014 or the canon Godzilla? Probably canon Godzilla Earth, bro. Like, I love 2014. As much as I can, like, make my 2014 strong, I don't think he's gonna beat that canon version, dude. Godzilla Migo says, Pokemon is like that one franchise that gameplay is good, but the dialogue is sometimes considered cringe. Godzilla Migo says, like Sonic Lost World. Oh, don't even talk about Lost World, dude. As cringy as the dialogue was in Lost World, at least it's not as bad as, like, Color's dialogue, dude. Like, oh my god, Body McNose here, dude. I'll never forget that. Alright, but anyways, guys, now we're playing as Jack Krauser, which, if you guys didn't know, he is actually the guy who trained Leon. So if you guys like Leon a lot and like how badass he is, you can thank Jack Krauser over here. He has a SMG and a crossbow. That's not a crossbow, I'm stupid. And a bow and arrow that shoots explosive rounds. He is pretty cool. I like him. But anyways, let's get it. Oh yeah, and the song that's playing for him right now too, in the Mega Gearus video, when Mega Gearus and Godzilla 2014 fight, and Godzilla 2000, this is the song that plays. A little fun fact there. Nope. Where are we at? Oh, there you are. Boink. Nope. Oh, turn around. There we go. Alright, let me read some of the chat. King James says, when I bought my cat too much, his method of getting me to get away from him is no way. Well, dude, that's crazy. Sir Gamer says, I would say your version of Godzilla 2042 wins because he has a shotgun. For real, dude. If we're talking about, like, goofy physics, bro, he's just gonna pull out a shotgun. Like, if canon Godzilla Earth makes fun of 2014, bro, like the movie, then yeah, bro. Silly physics are gonna come out, bro. Godzilla Me Go says, what would happen to the world if Sonic Forces was free? I don't know. I don't want to say that's a good thing because more people have to suffer for free, but I don't know. I like how he censored out forces too, like it's a slur, which it is, dude. It actually hurt me having to say that. King James says, when I bother my cat too much, he pees on me to get away from him. That's crazy. Godzilla Me Go says, my mom's allergic to cats. I kind of am too, actually, and you know that's funny because I got 3 cats. That's why I made Mega Gear say, oh man, that's what my allergies went to do. Because even though I have 3 cats, I'm not that allergic though. I only have like allergies like really, really kind of bad. Like I want to say I'll start randomly like sneezing a lot, like maybe once a week. But you know, it's worth it because my cats are fat and they got big old bellies, so it's worth it. Get out of here, bro. Do not try. Don't ever try that again. And you're still alive, bro? There we go. Oh damn, bro. I'm getting comboed over here. Boom, don't ever try that again. One of you guys has to let me melee you. There we go. Okay, let me read some more of the chat. Let me kill this guy, actually. Alright. Dang. I'm such a bad streamer, dude. Good thing I do Godzilla videos, dude. Let me see. Tiny Camera says, "What my question is when you started your first video." Good question, actually. My first video is actually it used to not be a short, but apparently it's a YouTube short now because, you know, we got shorts, and I think it's really stupid. But it's actually called, so if you go into my shorts, I still keep them up. But if you go to my shorts, it's I think it's called My Cat First Video, and that was my first cat. I used to have a little tuxedo cat named Edith. She was real cute. And yeah, she was my first video. I think it came out when I was 11 years old back in like 2018. That was my first ever video. That was like before I even knew what I wanted to do. I would just be posting random videos of me and my cat. Fun fact, I don't know if none of you guys knew this because I don't know if any of you guys watched me like way back then, but my original channel name was Adam and Edith, which is literally just like me and my cat, bro. So, good memories. I miss that cat. I don't know if she's still alive or not, but hopefully she's doing good if she is, and if not, then I hope she's at rest. And you know what? I'm done with you. Yeah, I bet you guys didn't expect this old move. Turn into like an old rich horror, dude. Oh, boink. Turning around. Okay, bro. How are you guys gonna eat all those bullets and like not get in the label? Oh, and I gotta reload. Alright, time to read more chat. King Jason, would you pull a video where Big falls in love with a video? What? I'm not gonna answer that, bro. Shark Gamer says, would you ever add my favorite Sonic character, Neo Metal? Yo, first off, that's your favorite Sonic character? I love you, dude. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek, but soon I am gonna do a figure like video. I'm gonna do like a room tour and then show all my figures because I have a lot. And I haven't done a figure, like, not figure review, I haven't done like a figure showcase in like years. So I want to do another one. The reason why I've been like stopping doing a lot of that is because every single time I want to do that, I get a new figure that like is an important character that I don't want to spoil. So I'm like, okay, you know what, I'll wait. But the thing is, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to show off all my characters without spoiling a little bit. So soon, I promise you guys soon, I'm going to do another figure showcase, kind of like room tour. So I'll be able to show you guys all the figures. And getting to your question, yes, I do have a Neo Metal Sonic figure, and I do got a plan for him. But he's going to come out in the 2,000 subscriber special. I have that planned. So once I get 2,000, you'll be able to see him in that video. But yeah, you can be expecting him to, along with other characters. But not even just him, but I got a lot of other characters too that I'm so excited to introduce, dude. I have a lot. And you guys will be able to actually see them too in that video when I do it. I'll try to do it soon. I'll try to do it soon. It's gonna not really spoil. It's gonna show you guys a lot of new characters and a lot of new like characters and villains coming to the channel. But you know what? I don't really care. It'll give you guys something to look forward to. That's how I see it. All right, let me read some more of the chat. Super Kaiju Boy says, "Yo, what's good? What's good, man?" King James says, "We really only have 4 major Sonic designs: classic, modern, boom, and movie." I know we do. We need another design. But you know what? I'm at that point to where if we do or don't, I don't really care. I like this design. If we get another one that's good, then that'll be cool too. Will you go to a mental hospital if your family likes Sonic F? I'm gonna just call it Sonic F, dude, because I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that ugly word, dude. But yes, I would. Godzilla Migo says, like your entire relatives and friends? Yes. I got some friends. Well, you know what? Funny, as much as I don't like it, I kind of do like it. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. I don't want you guys to unsubscribe because I said I like the F word, bro. But I think it has some good things to it. Yeah, it's a mid-story. Gameplay is horrible. But you know what's funny? I actually prefer... Well, is that a lie? That might be a lie. What was I going to say? I don't think Forces is the worst Sonic game. Because I played Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. And I'm super biased towards Rise of Lyric. But even that, I felt like was a lot worse than Forces. I thought Forces had good ideas. It's like a worse 06. It had good ideas, horrible execution, but even some of the ideas in Forces were horrible. I have my own opinion on that. I don't think it's a worse thing. I still play Forces, dude. Like, I'll still be, that is what it is. I'll still be playing that. But, yeah, this is my little opinion on it. Forces, though, we better not get another Force. They should be more embarrassed about Forces than 06, dude. At least 06 had a lot of good stuff going for it. Forces is just... They were being so lazy. Like, I get 06, they were in a time crunch 06. That's why a lot of the glitches and stuff happened. Forces, they were able to look at Forces, saw how short it was and how stupid it was, to be like, oh yeah, you know what, it's good, let's release it. Like, okay. That makes me more pissed off about Sega Team doing that. 06, they had to rush it out due to time constraints. I can understand that. Forces, they saw that, and their lazy bums wanted to be like, you know what, yeah, dude, let's release this. This is a good, acceptable game. Like, okay. Anyways, sorry about that little rant. King James says, Matt's not a bad person, he's just crazy, annoying, and bossy. Shark Gamer says, guys, let me go, bro. Sonic F. Yo, censor that word, dude. It's a good game. Whoa! Whoa! What did you just say? Dude, I actually, like, jumped back. You guys didn't see me, but I actually jumped back at that remark, dude. What? Super Kaiju Boy says, can you play Resident Evil Village on stream? I might. Tiny Cameraman said, my question, if you saw a zombie in real life, what would you do? It depends on what kind of zombie. What kind of zombie we're talking about, dude? Like, if they're one of those World War Z zombies, I'm just accepting my fate. If it is a Walking Dead zombie, I am probably going to kill that dude myself. If it is a 28 later zombie, I might kind of run and hide. It depends. Most of the time, I'm just going to probably hide. King James says, when I was a kid, I used to get turned on. What? Okay. Guys, let me go. Says, do you mind someone making fan art of you? Not really. It depends on what it is. But no, not really. Oh. Oh, I just killed Roger, dude. Roger, who did this to you? If you know, you know. Rest in peace, bro. Oh, boom. Bro's not even looking at me, bro. He's like, what's going on? Alright, let me see. Guys, let me go. Says, I'm starting to like How to Train Your Dragon as I just watched some clips last week and now I'm interested. You should, dude. It's a goated series, bro. Shark Gamer says, guys, let me go, bro. Stop hating on Sonic F. It's a decent... okay, dude. Like, I love, bro. Shark Gamer, I love you and everything, dude. As big of a Sonic fan as I am, dude. I'm not going to say it's the worst Sonic game. Like, if I were to rank it, I think it's a mid. I think it's mid at best, dude. It's a 5. Even 5's being generous. It's really a 4. But I know we all have our opinions and everything like that. And I'm not going to lie, when I played Forces, when it had, like, first came out when I was little, dude, I enjoyed it. I liked it. But now, as a bigger Sonic fan, playing like some of the goated games, dude, I cannot see how people like Forces, bro. But you know, everybody has their own opinions. I'm glad you like Forces. I kind of do too, to an extent, but I already explained that. Guys, let me go. Says, I don't hate it. I just don't want to like it in front of him. No way. That's the funniest thing ever, dude. Shark Gamer says Sonic, F word and Sonic 06 are underrated. I agree with the 06, dude. Yeah, you hate me all you want, guys. 06 is a top 3 Sonic game for me, dude. It's number 3. I love it, bro. King James says, on your opinion, what the motion should I do next? Godzilla vs. Junior? I would like to see. I would like to see Godzilla vs. Zilla. I like your Godzilla stop motions. Star Gamer says, Infinite and Mephiles are both underrated, for real, bro. Like, I love that they fixed the Mephiles, and that's why I was really sad to not see Infinite in Shadow Generations, because I would have loved to see him in it, and I would have loved to see him be fixed, you know, like how they fixed the Mephiles, dude, and made Mephiles a whole lot better, dude. I wish they would have done that with Infinite, but I understand why they didn't. It would have been too much of a spoiler for, like, future Shadow. You need to get down, there we go. Boom. Awesome. Oh, bro, what are we swinging at? How did none of those bullets hit that dynamite? Alright. Shark Vice says, how to turn on comments. What? King James says, what if the fan art is like pervy and stuff? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, I can't control what people draw. So if you want to draw that, then like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not stopping you. If I were to pick and choose a no, I wouldn't want me to be drawn in that sense, bro. But you know what? You can't stop people doing from what they want to do, so... You know, I can only do so much. Star Gamer says, Roger. King James says, what's your next movie you're going to go see? I want to go see Superman. I do like Superman. That movie, everybody's saying it's really good. I knew it was going to be good immediately anyways, but... I don't know. It's weird how it works, because like I'm a big fan of Jurassic World and Mission Impossible, stuff like that. So those movies, I went to go see them like day of release. But when it comes to Superman, I like Superman. There's nothing for me stopping, but like I'm kind of lazy to go see it. Like there's nothing really rushing me to go see it. So that's kind of why I haven't seen it yet. But if I had the chance to, and like I just like, you know, stop being lazy and go see it, I will go see it. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow actually. I'm kind of thinking about that. Maybe once I get off of work, I'll go by and see it. Oh, what the hell? If any of you guys have seen Superman, how did y'all like it? Oh. Alright. Then more chat. More chatty chat. Chat. Titan Camera says, what is your favorite scene in How to Train Your Dragon? I cannot remember a lot of scenes. I didn't see the live action one. I like the thing. I think I like the final battle from like the third one. I thought that one was pretty cool. That might be underrated. That might be an unpopular opinion. Super Kaiju Boy says, I'm going to make a fan out of you making out with Godzilla 2014. Yo, send that to me, dude. I mean, what? King James says, if you directed a Sonic game, how would it go? I don't know. I would try to, you know what, I'm putting Silver in it. I'm bringing back Metal Sonic. And if it would work and it was good, I'm bringing Mephiles back, bro. That's what I would do. Guys, let me go. Says, saying Sonic F word is like saying the F word to the gamers. Someone please make this a meme, bro. Shark Gamer says, it's definitely mid, but since I don't have Sonic X Shadow Generations to be able to fight Mephiles or Metal Overlord, I can have my favorite Sonic boss battles Infinite, which sucks. Which, I mean, you know what? I can't really blame you there. King Jason, what's your favorite Godzilla Roar? 2014, bro. Besides 2014, probably -1s. -1s is really scary. It has like a good depth to it. Super Card Wishes, what's your favorite Resident Evil? Resident Evil 3 Remake. Unpopular opinion there, but I love it, dude. Love Nemesis, I love Jill, I love Carlos, I love how the gameplay is. It's beautiful. Time Camera says, my question is, what happened if you say the F word? I actually have said the F word. I try not to. I don't like cussing in my videos because I know the majority of my fans are kids and I don't want them talking like that. Sometimes when I stream now and I got like my gamer phase on, I will let one slip out accidentally, which I have a couple times before. I'm just like, oh, my bad, guys. But if I ever do that, I'm just like, oh, my bad, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to slip out. Let me see. What else? Where am I at? I forgot. King James says, try to guess one of my top 3 Godzilla movies and my top 3 Sonic games. Mania, Generations, and Unleashed. And then top 3 Godzilla movies. -1, Shin Godzilla, and King of Monsters. What I mean is to say saying Sonic F word is like saying the N word to Sonic gamers. Okay, I don't know if it goes that far, bruh. King James says, did you know that Jaws is releasing in theaters at the end of the summer? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Dmitry says, I am the one who got Roger. So you're the one who killed Roger, dude? Yeah, I remember you telling me that, dude. Godzilla Migos says, or people who like good stories. Star Gamer says, like at the beginning of last month, I got a Destorius Rex figure. Ooh, that's a W, dude. I went to the store today and I was trying to look for one, but I couldn't find it. King James says, my dad and my brother went to go see Superman while me and my mom were away in Chicago. My dad said it was good. That's good. King James says, for 100 billion, would you teabag a porcupine? No. No. Nah, I wouldn't. Godzilla Amigo says, okay. Shark Gamer says, also, who else thinks Jurassic Park 3 is underrated? I think a lot of people. I think it's gotten to the point to where like it's not underrated anymore because everybody says it's underrated. But yeah, I agree with you there. King James says, you recorded that dude from Dexter saying the F word? Oh yeah, but I didn't say it, so doesn't count. Time Camera says, try to guess one of my favorite Godzilla roar. You talking about Dokes too? Dokes can say whatever he wants to, James. None of us are stopping Dokes, dude. Time Camera says, try to guess is my favorite Godzilla roar. Hey, say. Shark Gamer says, guess what else is my first Jurassic World Rebirth figure? Really? That's cool, dude. I'm glad you got that. Alright, back to me killing these guys. Oh, I see you. Hey there, bud. Where you going? You really trying to rush me, bro. Get that out of here. I know there's a guy behind me trying to sneak up on me, bro. Can I melee? There we go. Time Camera says, yeah, you got it right. Yep. Heisei Godzilla roar is really goated too. I was thinking it was either that or the -1 roar, but -1 roar is kind of like the Heisei roar anyway, so that's why. Dang, I'm on fire. I'm getting out of this. Boink. Oh, really? You are really gonna bring out the chainsaw people? Oh, you know what? Awesome, I got all of them. You know what? Come this way. Why don't you guys come this way? I got a surprise for y'all. Let me read some of the chat. King James says, you're correct about -1 Shin and Mania, but you're wrong about 1 Godzilla movie and 2 Sonic games. My other favorite Godzilla movie is Final Wars. Ooh, okay, that's a good one too. Godzilla me goes to Sonic 06, hated by critics. Sonic F, hated by fans. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, hated by speedrunners. Sonic Freeriders, hated by console players. Dude, Freeriders was such a pain to play, dude. I hated the motion stuff. All 4 worst Sonic games had their differences for real. Shark Gamer says, I'm still trying to find a Hammond Collection Spino that's not out of stock. I got a friend, and my friend K Panda, dude, he's got one of those. He did a review on that. He said he loves it, dude, so yeah, I'm sure it's worth it. King James says, and my other 2 favorite Sonic games are Sonic 2 and Sonic & Knuckles. Those are some good picks, dude. Shark Gamer says, can you guess my favorite Godzilla movies? I'm going to try to guess 3. 2014, King of the Monsters, and -1. Actually, you know what? I'm going to rephrase that. GXK, -1. In 2014. Take those guesses. Tiny Camera says, try to guess what my favorite scene in Jurassic Park 3. I think your favorite scene is when the Spino is fighting the T-Rex. Boom, alright, got those guys out. Who is screaming behind me? Why are we missing? Get your hands off of me. Oh, well, you're dead. Alright, bro. I'm kind of getting overwhelmed by everybody, so I'm gonna make a dip. If I don't die. I think I'm gonna die here, so you know what? GG's. Oh my god. Damn, you know what? Can I move? There we go. Alright. You know, why don't we reload? Boink. Kill that. Get that. Alright. Awesome. Oh my god, you're really gonna come up from behind and punch me, bro. I gotta run. This is dynamite. Good thing I got a flashbang. Boom. There we go. Can I kill you? There we go. Oh, why? There we go. I gotta run away from everybody, dude. Nope. Okay, bro. How are these guys eating my bullets, dude? And, like, I can't even melee them, bro. RE4 is based on a true story. I hope that's not true, dude, which it is right there. That means Leon's real and Wesker. Yo, hook me up with Wesker, dude. You know. Alright, well, oh, yo, the Go Drift Chief just joined. What's up, bro?
Yo.
What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, bro? I decided to join finally. Sorry I didn't join.
Good, bro. Nah, you're good, dude. You're good. I'm glad to have you here, whenever. I'm getting attacked by everybody.
Yeah, I live with my grandma, bro.
Get off of me! Oh, am I screwed? Am I cooked, chat? I got no heals. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm also watching your live stream on my phone right now.
Oh, nice, dude. I might be cooked, dude. I don't got no heals.
Yeah,
oh my god, herb. That saved me. Alright, let me read some more of the chat before I continue. 10 camera says you got it right again, Dan. You're really good guessing. It's not really good guessing, it's just that, like, that's what everybody likes, dude. So I'm just guessing what everybody likes, what the majority likes. Star Gamer says, okay, my favorite Godzilla movies are Godzilla vs. Destroyer, Godzilla -1, and GXK. Ooh, I got 2 of those right. Godzilla Miguel says, I feel like DreamWorks should take the #1 of animations movies as by like 2000s to present, because they made Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, and Kung Fu Panda. For real. King James says, for me it's 3 men versus a gorilla and Jeffy can't fail. Oh, you said, what are your favorite videos that SML uploaded this year so far? I kind of agree with those. Light Freeze, I already read that. What's up? What's up, Jackson?
Oh yeah, well, who else loves the song Ocean Man, the same one that's in SpongeBob?
Oh yeah, SpongeBob, dude.
Yeah, SpongeBob. Even though he kind of fell off, bro. I miss SpongeBob so much.
Alright, I got one more girl to kill, but she's right behind me, but you know what? Oh. I gotta kill this girl right now before she comes back.
I just saw Nathan Will's comment.
Oh yeah?
He said, tell Drift Chief I farted, bro.
No way, bro. Yes, TMI, bro. TMI, bro. Oh. Dude, just die already. Oh my. Oh. Ooh, came in clutch.
Also, I lowered the volume to my phone so you know so you don't hear it, you know.
Yeah, you're good, dude. Came in clutch, almost died. And you know what? These guys are dying. Come on, I dare you to come out. Come on. Oh, I missed. You want to keep on doing that? You don't think I'm not gonna? Where's your teammate at? There's one more dude missing. Where's he at? Get that out of here, bruh. Alright, let me read everything. What'd this dude say? Godzilla says SML fell off along with SMG4. SMG4 fell off? I disagree with the SML thing, dude. I think they're still making pretty good videos, dude. That's just me, though.
Not gonna lie. I hope SML hits 10 million subscribers.
Oh, me too, bro. Like, a lot of the newer videos are still having funny stuff, bro. Like the Squid Game one. Yeah. The Chef PP quote, dude, when he's like pulling the tug-of-war, dude. I want a little bit too. Like, they actually have like funny moments now, dude. Like, it's been a long time since I laughed at SML video. A lot of the newer videos I'm actually like laughing at, dude.
Yeah.
Shark Gamer says life free. That better not be true. It's not, bro. Super Kaiju Boy says, I call it a go to live stream rhymes with drugs. This dude. Yes, Will says, would you rather have Big the Cat body slam you or Godzilla's -1 #1 target? I'd rather have Big the Cat body slam me, bro. Because after that, he probably be like, yo, I'm sorry, bro. Convinced that music sounds like Godzilla vs. Balance. For real, dude. Life Free says, I know it is because I was there, dude. Were you Leon? Bro, who were you, dude? Are you Ada? King James says, who's that talking? That's Drift Chief, dude. The GOAT. Shark Gamer says, Life Free. That's not true at all.
Drift Chief.
Nathan's Rule says, tell Drift Chief I farted, bro. Guys, let me guess. I tried being a Mario fan because of SML and SMG4, but couldn't because I can't afford the Mario games. For real, dude, it'd be like that, dude. And Nintendo be expensive. Supercar Dubois says, hot take, Jurassic World Rebirth is kind of mid. That's not really a hot take. You'd be surprised by how many like people I saw that say that. What do you not like about it if you don't mind me asking, bro? King James says, who's that? Oh, I already got that. Life Free says, hard to believe because the island blew up, happened back in 2004. I was lucky to survive. Dude, who were you, dude? Were you one of the Ganados, bro? Shark Gamer says, can you guess my favorite Godzilla incarnation? Okay, Heisei, Monsterverse, and -1. Shark Gamer says, still don't believe you. Life Free says, I held onto a shark to escape, bro. Cameraman says, try to guess my favorite dinosaur in Jurassic Park world. Indominus Rex, Distorius Rex, or the Spinosaurus. One of those. Or the T-Rex. What's up, Drift Chief? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh yeah, I was saying, bruh, nobody loves Krona from Soul Eater more than I do. I'm literally his or she's #1 fan, bruh. Yeah, he has no gender. That's why I say him or she.
Alright guys, now we're playing as Hunk, which Hunk is pretty goated. He has a cool melee thing, which you're going to see right now. He does that every single time for a melee. Also, he has an SMG, and his superpower is that, or his ult, I guess, he has unlimited ammo, which I really like. It'll be really helpful, which you guys will see in a couple of seconds. And this is literally all he has. He has an SMG, that's it, with like some nades, health, but that's really it. But Hunk, do not underestimate Hunk, dude. He will come out alive out of every situation, bro. You know, you know. Alright, that instantly killed him. Oh, I just shot a random gas container, I guess. Boink. Alright, let me read some of the chat real quick. What's your favorite era of God? Wait, did I skip one? Oh yeah, what's your favorite era of Godzilla? Monsterverse, dude. I love the Monsterverse. Also, I'm really biased on that too, so. Sorry, Gamer says
YouTube is peak.
Light Free says, okay, now I know that's fake news. Godzilla Me Go says, also Mario didn't grow my channel. Sonic did. The Halloween special significantly did. Since as of today has like 200,000 views. Nice, dude. I'm so glad I'm a Sonic fan. For real, bro. Project says, Hunk, dude, for real, dude. We love Hunk. Light Free says, the shark was so scared after we escaped, it wanted to get on land with me. I said, it's okay, shark. We safe now, bro. You know, you might like one of my friends, dude. You like sharks too. Nathan Rose says, tell Drift Chief. I farted. You farted again, dude? King says, hey, Drift Chief, what would you rather do for 100 billion? Fight John Cena, The Rock, and a gorilla? You don't even have to win. Or teabag a porcupine. He's asking you that.
I think I'd rather fight John Cena, The Rock, and the gorilla, bro. I am not teabagging a porcupine, bro.
Bro. Oh, get that out of here. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Oh, well, why don't you guys come over here and come meet me over here, guys? Come on. There we go.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat through my phone, too.
Guys, please don't hit me. I'm just breaking a box real quick. I'm not even meaning to kill him. I'm trying to melee them, but I'm like one-shotting them. Alright, let me read chat. Where am I at? Gazlamigo says, I stopped getting into Sonic back in like 2017-18. I started watching SML and SMG4 until as I grew older, SML and SMG4 were starting to feel boring in 2023. I guess I could see that. Definitely SMG4. I don't even watch them no more, dude, because their stuff is like, it's not interesting. Because I tried watching Mario related as when I was a Mario fan and even make videos about it, but it just seems not to work. That's how it is for some people, yeah. This one's just finna teabag at Headstock, bro. Time Camera says, you got it right again, dang. Life Free says, I know Hunk very well. I see him often. For real, dude? Wait. That's not good. That's not a good thing, actually, dude. Because, like, if you're on a team with him, then, like, you might die, bro. Star Gamer says, wrong again. My favorite Godzilla incarnation, PSR. Godzilla Ultimate, Bernie Godzilla, and GMK Godzilla. Oh, dang. Time Camera says, now try to guess my favorite Godzilla era. I'm going to say Heisei. Or Monsterverse. One of those two. Life Free says, I see Hunk whenever I look into him. What? Yo, is this Hunk? Nah, this ain't Hunk, dude. Hunk don't talk like that, bro. Guys, let me go says, when I watched Sonic in summer 2024, my goodness, it changed my life forever. I have so many great friends in Roblox because they like Sonic, even made friends on Discord because they like Sonic. That's good, dude. That's nice. Super Kaiju Boy says, I hate that the D-Rex barely got any screen time and the Raptors barely get 20 seconds to themselves. The Moododon was lame and they hype up the Drex so much just for him to barely... Okay, I will explain some of those, in my opinion. I know everybody has their own opinions. I will explain why those didn't bother me. About the D-Rex barely getting any screen time, I don't know if you noticed, but Gareth Edwards is making this movie, bro. I don't know if you've seen 2014, but being as much as I love Gareth Edwards and as much as I love 2014, I am used to that. That's how he makes movies, dude. He will wait to show you the main thing until the end of the movie, or he will not show it to you until the end of the movie. I already knew he was going to do that, because I know how he is, and I knew how 2014 is, so I already knew that was going to happen. So that didn't bother me, because I kind of knew that was going to happen, but I can definitely see how it can follow people. And I kind of bother me because, like, if I had to choose whether I want to see more or less of it, of course I'm going to choose more, bro. But I can definitely understand that. But that's why it didn't bother me that much. What was the next thing you said? The Raptors barely get, dude. I don't care about the Raptors. I could care less about the Raptors. Every single movie we see the Raptors, dude. We need a break from the Raptors, bro. I'm trying to see some other monsters for once, dude. I'm trying to see some other dinos. I'm glad those, dude. And kind of anything, if you want to, like, nitpick a little bit, the Moododons were kind of like Raptors, bro. Anything like that. What's the next thing you said? The Moododon was lame. I can agree with that a little bit. Moododons were kind of butt. But, I mean, it was cool to see weird-looking raptor flying things, dude. But besides that, yeah, I really didn't care about them either. They hopped up the D-Rex so much just for him to barely do anything. I can also understand that. But yet again, I'm used to Gareth Edwards' work, so... Those are all kind of valid, kind of. But me, I guess it's just I didn't let those bother me, or it didn't really bother me that much. Everything else besides those I thought was really fun and entertaining. Shark Gamer says, like, for you, don't fool me. King James says, what do you think the outcome would be for Drip Chief after fighting John Cena, The Rock, and Gorilla? He'd have a lot of money, but he'd be in the hospital, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that. But at least I get my money.
For real, dude. Nathan Wolf says, finna teabag Leo. What? Play Free says, I must go. I have a mission. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for joining, Hunk. I'll be playing as you in the game, bro. Oh, I paused at the perfect moment, dude. That's crazy. Tiny King says, you got it right once again. Nice. King James says, do you think Gamera should have a monster ally? I think that... Nah, actually, I like him by himself. King James says, he did reveal Godzilla's atomic breath near the end of 2014. Yeah, Godzilla says, hot take, modern Nathaniel Bandy and modern Teeter Totter versus modern... What? I didn't even know Teeter Totter was still making videos.
Nah, Teeter Totter, he low-key sucks. He's butt now.
That's cool. I'm glad to see another Nathaniel Bandy fan in here, dude. I thought I was the only one that, like, watched him out of, like, the people who watch me. I always watch his, like, whenever I would be on my break at work, I would always watch his, like, I try to beat every Smash game in, like, a week or whatever, and those were always entertaining. Shark Gamer says, now try to guess my favorite Sonic characters. Neo, Metal Sonic, Mephiles, Infinite. Gods Let Me Go, and Shadow. Gods Let Me Go says Scooby-Doo. Shark Gamer says, we need a break from the Raptors. For real, bruh. Ty Cameron says, now my question is, do you have a wife? I do not have a wife, bruh. Thank you for assuming that I would have one, though. Gods Let Me Go says, I don't know why Jurassic World
I'm his wife.
No, you're not, bruh. I don't know why Jurassic World likes to milk the T-Rex and Raptor. Like, at this point, they shouldn't make a movie where the T-Rex and Raptors get married, dude. That's, like, the most relatable thing you said all day. I can understand the T-Rex because if you're going to have a dinosaur movie, the T-Rex is, like, the dinosaur. So I don't really mind that. And also, they did the T-Rex they actually treated the T-Rex and other dinosaurs like animals, not just monsters. Like, you see the T-Rex, like, play around a little bit, like, oh, I'm curious. I'm not going to immediately attack. I'm going to kind of follow this raft a little bit, you know? So I like how they did that. So T-Rex wasn't that bad. King James says SMG4 is trying to become its own thing. Really? Super Kaiju Boy says, since they left the D-Rex, oh, you know, I wonder if it's going to appear in the next one. Probably. I would like that. Shark Gamer says, Neo, Metal Sonic, Mephiles, and Infinite. I got him right, bruh. Not gonna lie, it's not that I'm getting lucky that or actually it probably is, but I swear to God, the reason why I'm getting all your things right, or most of them, is because I'm literally just picking what the majority would vote for, dude. The majority like Neo, or Mephiles, or Infinite, and the majority like Heisei, Monsterverse, and -1. So that's why I just picked all of that. Oh, I forgot I can one-shot these guys, so I don't even need to be spraying them. Huh. Nathan wants to let me join. What are you talking about? Super Kaiju Boy says, hey yo! What? Wait, King James says Godzilla tails and Drift Chief sitting in a tree, bruh. Nathan, that's why he said let me join. I was like, what are you talking about, bruh? You guys are both minors. I can't be kissing y'all, bruh.
Wait, what happened, bro?
Look at what King James said in the chat, bruh.
Oh, what the fuck? Bro, what? Bro, that's kind of fun.
Y'all got me mixed up with Mini Lad, bruh.
Oh, peak reference. Mini Lad was the goal.
What'd you say? I never even watched Mini Lad, dude. I never watched Vanoss, actually, surprisingly.
Ew, get away from me.
I know, dude, you guys are gonna hate me, but yeah, I never watched Vanoss, dude. I could never, like, I don't say I couldn't get into the content, it's just that that's not the stuff that I liked watching back then. I didn't like watching, like, GTA videos. The Gmod videos I did like watching, but if I were to watch a Gmod video, I would watch, like, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and, like, D-Live's old Gmod videos, dude. If you guys know who D-Live are, I'm instantly moderate you, dude. D-Live is such a goat, bro.
Wait.
I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna moderate you, but I'm gonna love you, though.
Bro, Nathan's word just sent me a message. It's outrageous, I can't say it, bro.
I'm running. Alright, let me see. Guys, let me go. Says back then when there wasn't Jurassic World brain rot, but like in 2022 when shorts were popular, the Dominion release, my goodness, when I searched up Jurassic World, half of my For You page is YouTube shorts, bro. That's crazy. Shark Gamer says, now guess my favorite Sonic songs. Oh, that's tough. What I'm Made Of, Mephiles' theme, and an Infinite's theme. I'm just kind of short guessing right there. Excuse me. Super Kaiju Boy says, let us hear your Neo Metal Sonic impression. Dude, I'm gonna use a voice changer, bro. I cannot do that. Let me think. What would he say? All living beings kneel before your master. If I wouldn't use a voice changer, that's probably how I would do it.
Now
all living beings kneel before your master. It's all over for you. I love Sonic Heroes, dude.
Adam, tengo una pregunta para ti.
What?
I have a question for you.
What's up? Who am I getting shot from?
Would you like more Jacksepticeye or Markiplier?
I like Markiplier more, dude. I hate it, dude. Because back then, I don't know if you guys remember, but back then, when like before the Mr. Beast drama came out, Jacksepticeye was like, I don't like Mr. Beast, dude. I think he ruined YouTube, and I did not like Jacksepticeye. Because I was like, dude, how are you gonna say that? Like, this guy's doing it, bro. Like, he's doing something. But the thing is, Jacksepticeye was so right, dude. Mr. Beast ended up doing a lot of stuff. His friends were doing a lot of stuff. I hated that Jacksepticeye was so right about Mr. Beast, dude. But yeah, for a little bit, I didn't like Jacksepticeye. I used to always watch him. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube as much as I used to, dude. But I like Markiplier a lot more than Jacksepticeye. But I still do like Jack.
I'm just watching a bunch of anime right now, bro, instead of watching YouTube.
Let me see what everybody else is saying. Oh dang, I missed a lot of the chat. I'm sorry, guys. King James says, do you think that each Sonic movie gives Sonic a rival to fight? I think so. King Miguel says, like, I just wish YouTube had an option to watch long-form videos, not shorts, for real. King James says, name each of the Sonic rivals in each movie. Eggman, Knuckles, Shadow, and probably Metal Sonic. Tan Cameron says, what if somebody makes the D-Rex gay? I don't know. What do you think the D is in the D-Rex, dude? The D-Rex, bro. King James says, I need a drink, dude. My throat is so dry.
Man, something I always think about is that whenever people debate characters, when was scaling created, bro?
I know, I think power scares have got a lot worse. Now my throat feels a lot better, dude. I was drinking some sweet tea from my Wingstop cup because I had a Wingstop earlier. What'd y'all eat today? Let me see. What'd you eat today, Drip Shoot?
What I ate today? Alright.
What'd you guys eat today in the chat?
Fruity Pebbles? And McDonald's and a freaking Pringles.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Pringles, the original Pringles. I did mix them with the sour cream.
Ooh, okay, that sounds unique, dude. I like that. Get out of my way, bro. That's what I thought, bro.
Hey, yo, Adam.
Wink. What's up, man?
If I ever meet you in real life, I'm gonna give you one of my Batman Hot Wheels, cars.
For real?
Yeah, I have two, bro. Actually, I have three. One with the rubber tires, and the other one's just regular ones.
You know what would be good in this situation right now? Yep, full auto, no full auto in the building! I said no full auto in the building! Get unhand me! Wow. I'm not even letting go of the trigger button. I'm just turning while shooting. Where's the other chainsaw girl? Where are we at? Oh, there she is. Let me read some more of the chat. Alright, that's just mean. I'm not even gonna say that. Where am I at? Star Gamer says you're right. King James says, what's your favorite fight from the Sonic movies? Versus Eggman, versus Knuckles, versus Sonic? The Super Shadow fight, dude. That one was just peak, bro. Like, come on, bro. Monster Hunter says, I'm a big fan of you. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Israel says, I made the D-Rex game. What? What does that even mean? Super Cage versus Ayo, Ayo! Israel says, the D-Rex, for real. We need a Sonic Hero stream. For real, bro. I do plan on streaming that soon, along with Shadow the Hedgehog. Super Cage says, Ayo, what the Rex? That's so funny. Oh, the what Rex? Oh, I thought you said, what the Rex? Star Gamer says, now guess my favorite Jurassic Park / World movies. Jurassic World, I'm gonna guess Dominion. I think you would like Dominion. Jurassic Park 1 and 3. Guys, let me go see your friend. Sounds chill. He is really chill, bro. I love talking to him. Weston Games says, have seen the new trailer for Stranger Things season? I have not. And to be honest, dude, I don't really like Stranger Things that much. I do want to see season 5 though, because I do want to see how it ends. Do not touch me. Oh my god, I am dead, bro. That dude shoved me. Rest in peace, honk, bro. What's up, Dirt Chief?
Oh, someone says your friend sounds chill, bro.
Yeah, he said you sound chill, bro, and I was like, yeah, he is, bro. He's chill to talk to.
Oh, alright. Cool.
Now we're playing as Ada Wong, dude, the worst woman in Resident Evil, dude, because she keeps on messing with my boy Leon's heartstrings, and she needs to die. But anyways, she has a cool. She can melee from far away because she can grapple. She has a pistol, shotgun, and she has a crossbow, explosive crossbow. Anyways, let me read the chat before we begin. Oh yeah, on about Stranger Things. As I was saying, usually whenever a new season comes out of a show, I like rewatching the show along with the new season when it comes out. But with Stranger Things, I really do not feel like watching the whole thing over again. So I'm just probably gonna watch season 5 by itself, which that's a rare thing that I never do, dude. I never watch the new season by itself. I always have to like when season 4 The Boys came out, I rewatched The Boys and then season 4. Like when Dexter, I think when Dexter Original Sin came out, I watched all of Dexter and all of what's that show called? The other Dexter show. I rewatched those before I watched Original Sin. So I like rewatching a lot of stuff, but with Stranger Things, I don't feel like doing that again, so I'm gonna just watch season 5 when it comes out. So no, I haven't seen the trailer, but I'm kind of excited for it. I want to see how it ends. And I swear to God, if it ends with Eleven and her friends extending their arms, I'm gonna not like the show. Nathan Wilson says, I ate pizza. Penny, you're not eating my cat, bruh. That's good though. I'm glad you ate pizza. Godzilla Amigos says, thoughts on Chris Swaffer? I don't know who that is. Super Kaiju Boy says, would you rather survive the Indoraptor or let Batman beat the shit out of you? I'm letting Batman beat the poop out of me, dude, because, like, you know what? At least he's not going to kill me. Indoraptor's going to just kill me, bro. King James says, are you going to go see it? Godzilla Tales see what? What am I going to go see? Tiny Camera says, I don't watch Superman. King James says, since when do zombies have chainsaws? These aren't really, well, they kind of are zombies, but the thing is, they're mind controlled. They have like a parasite in them called Las Plagas, and it's kind of like mind controlling them and making them look different. Like, you see whenever I shoot somebody's head and like a monster comes out, that's what it is basically. Nathan World says, yo, I got tickets to the Godzilla Tales movie. It's gonna be so peak. No way. Star Gamer says, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. Ooh, Fallen Kingdom? I like that, dude. I like that you like that movie. Godzilla Amigos says, when someone mentions 06 Sonic fans, nothing. When someone mentions F Sonic fans, that's right, no way. Super Carju Bush says, have you played Batman Arkham Shadow? It makes you feel like Robert Pattinson. I have not, dude. I do not have an Oculus anymore, bruh, so I can't play that, unfortunately. I would, though, in a heartbeat. Super Country Boy says, by the way, I love Robert Pattinson's Batman. Me too, dude. Robert Pattinson's Batman is my favorite Batman, dude. I love him.
Oh, I agree with you guys. My second favorite has to be, besides him, it has to be Christian Bale, easily.
Godzilla McGoat says, anyway, it was fun in your stream. I'm gonna go hibernate or something. Alright, dude, thank you for joining, dude. Hope you have a good night. King Day says, are you going to see the live-action My Little Pony movie? I didn't even know that was coming out. King Day says, bro, why aren't you reading my comments about Drift Cheat? Because those are mean, dude. I'm not gonna read something mean like that, bro.
Wait, what
Boink.
comments?
Nothing, you was saying mean stuff. Don't worry about it, bro. Oh, shit. Roger, who did this to you? Oh. Oh, get that out of here. Let me try to do a long melee attack so I can show you guys. Like this right here. Boom. So you can just grapple immediately and boom. Our Ada. Dude, what are we doing? You know what? Tired of you guys. Dang, that dude's arm went flying off. Okay. No, I was just about to melee someone. Get off of me. Ada hot though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like her. I don't like her for Leon. But she hot though, bro. Okay. Boom, got all my ammo. Let me get some more ammo. I'm gonna get some extra time too, because why not? Dude, we got some football players up in here, dude. Why are they chucking this at me, dude?
Yo, bro.
What's
I'm not even lying, bro. The kid whose pet chicken Roger died, that kid's probably gonna become the real life Sasuke Uchiha.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude, get that out of here. Hey, I see you guys running. Those guys literally tried to run out of the way, bruh. You okay, bud? Taking these. I'm coming in here. Let's see. Can I get some good loot? Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, this all looks good. Good time to read the chat. Shargina says, now guess my favorite scenes in my top 3 Jurassic World Park movies. I don't know, bro. Jurassic World when the Indominus breaks out. Park when the T-Rex breaks out. I only got those 2. Let me catch my breath. Oh my god. Excuse me. Sorry guys, if I talk too fast and like you guys just hear me pause for a bit, it's because like I'm catching my breath, bro. Okay. Titan's cameraman says, would you rather watch the Superman movie or let Superman beat the crap out of you? Bro, I'm watching the Superman movie, bro. I don't want him beating up at it. I don't want him beating me up. Almost had a tongue twister there. King Day says, I don't mean harm, I'm just playing around. King Day says, it's a joke. Super Kaiju Boy says, who did it to Roger? I'll find you, bro. Yo, my friend Richie said that he killed Roger, bro. Super Kaiju Boy said,
yeah,
for
I did
Roger.
it.
So y'all heard him, bro?
Yeah, I did it.
Shark Gamer says, Roger. Super Kaiju Boy says something in the way, best Batman ost ever. I don't agree with that, but it is a good song. King Dane says, look out your window. Why do you always say that, dude? I'm looking out my window right now. All I see is trees. Nathan Wood says, dude, my AC broke. It's hot as hell in my house. That's crazy, dude. King Dane says, I made you look. No way. Tiny Cameraman says, what happens if someone makes you gay? How does that happen, bro? I don't know. If someone made me gay, I don't know. Ooh, get out of here, dude. I know, dude. I do like women too much, bro. That's my only weakness, guys. I don't know, guys, if you know anything about me, but I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything like that. My only weakness is women. That's literally it, bro. Oh.
Is that your cat in the background? I heard something.
Maybe. I think it might be. I might. It's also like, and I have like shooting and grunting noises in the background, so it might be. I can't really hear too much of the background noise. Because we got that there. Where's the chainsaw people at? Did I really one hit? Alright. Okay. Oh, nope. You really thought you could try doing that? Alright, why do we got people shoot? Where is... We got crossbow person somewhere. Alright, got that. Oh, you both really thought you could try to get him at the same time, dude. Also, by the way, guys, quick question. So I just finished watching this all of Squid Game the other day. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Would you guys like a Squid Game video by any chance? I kind of thought about doing it. I would need to buy some stuff. Like, I want to buy the Dalgona cookies, so that way it could be like, you know, more like the show. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it a series, even though I thought of doing that. It would just be its own video, and it wouldn't be just like the show. Like, it would kind of be like the Godzilla characters in Squid Game. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys would like that. So that's why I'm asking you guys. Would you guys be interested in that? Because if you guys would, I'll try to make it. But if not, then I won't make it. That's why it's all up to you guys.
I'm low-key interested, even if I never saw it.
So watch it, dude. It's really good. I saw the first season when it came out, but I haven't seen season 2 or 3 until like just recently. I like watched them. Damn, dude, you've been smacked around. Boink. All right, let me read some of the chat. Where am I at? Shark Gamer says Jurassic Park 3. My favorite scene in that movie is when the Spino breaks the T-Rex neck. Oh, that was a cool scene. King James, oh, I thought you're straight. I am straight, bruh. King James says, oh, so you're like SMG4 Luigi, I guess. Shark Gamer says, in Jurassic World, my favorite scene in that movie is when the Mosasaur swallows Claire's assistant Zarya. And yeah, dude, that was a crazy scene. Super Kaiju Boy says, would you let Catwoman whip you for $1 million? Dude, I'd let her whip me for a cent, dude. This cannot, I mean that. Yeah, I would though. Nathan World says, his only weakness is Ricky Doo Grounds for real. King James says, sorry if I was being mean earlier, I was just playing around. You're good, dude. Super Kaiju Boy says, how would you survive Alien Location? I mean, Alien Isolation? I'm not surviving that, dude. That's the scariest game I've ever played, bro, and I'm not surviving that. Shark Bite says, what's up, Godzilla? What's up, man? King James says, you should definitely do a Squid Game video. That would be cool. Really? Okay. Super Kaiju Boy says, oh my god, Squid Game video would be so peak. Tyler says, I'll be right back. Okay. King James says, you shouldn't just have it be Godzilla characters, have the Martin and Sonic characters being involved. Oh yeah, I definitely would. Shark Gamer says, and in Fallen Kingdom is when the Indoraptor breaks out. That was a cool scene too. King James says, and have like the final 2 players be Godzilla and Sonic. Maybe. Alright, but since you guys said you guys are interested in that, I'll try my best to do that. I want to see if I can buy, I don't know if there's like a figure or like a statue of the doll, like for a red light, green light. If there is, I'll definitely buy that. I want to buy the actual Dalgona. So, I'll try to get those done. Like the first, oh my god, I really died, bro, because A didn't want to do her L1. You know what? I'm glad she died, bro. Leon can finally move on with Claire, bro, or Ashley. Jason Will said, ooh, alright, bro, you're not my friend, dude. You're not Angel, dude. Just cannot mess with you, bro. I meant you're not my friend as in, like, you're not, like, I'm still friends with you, but I meant as in I got a friend who says that, and I was like, oh, you're not him, bro. That's what I meant to say. It came out wrong. Alright, but now we're doing Ada again, but in her dress, kind of like how Leon, but in a suit. And this time she has a rocket launcher, SMG, and sniper, kind of like in the original Resident Evil 4. King James says, what if you were like in the real Squid Games and you were surrounded by a bunch of like fictional characters? What characters would you want those to be? Good characters to be like Godzilla and Sonic, so they could be helping me out, bro. King James says, realistically, do you think Godzilla could survive the Squid Games? I don't know. If anything, I think it'd be kind of mean though. Shark Bite says, what should I play? Fortnite or Roblox? I'll play Roblox, bro. That's another game I might stream next.
I'm playing Roblox right now.
That's another game I might stream. Roblox, Squid Game, Ink Game, bro. What I think I might do. Boink. Let me see. Super Kaiju Boy says, would you play the Batman Arkham games on stream? Maybe. A lot of story mode games I don't really do on stream because I wanted to do the Resident Evil games, but I always stream after I do a video, so if I don't do a video, then I don't stream. So sometimes I'll be like done with the Resident Evil game, like, what's it called? Like, I'll be done with the Resident Evil game before I even have a chance to do the video or stream, so like I just like don't do it. So that's how it is with like story mode games. So I don't know. I would definitely though. I think I have actually before, but I've never like, that was back then when I was doing my stream. Oh my god. There we go. Why are we... dude, this guy's roaring at me, bro. There we go. Alright. Chat time. Sharkbite says, I already read that. I mean, I won't be able to kill him because, you know, he's Godzilla. Is he gonna be like actual, like, big Godzilla in like a little jumpsuit, or is he like shortened down to like human size? You're supposed to do, look at your TV. I'm looking at my TV. King James says, what was your first SMG4 video? Probably like the Five Nights at Pizzeria one, dude. Super Cardboard Boy says, what's your favorite of the Batman Arkham series? My favorite, Arkham Knight. Yeah, what's your first SMG4, man? I mean...
the GTA 5 one.
Oh, yeah? I don't think I've seen that one. What other question was asked? What was your favorite? Oh, yeah, my favorite Batman Arkham game was Arkham Knight. I like Arkham Knight. I like the gameplay. I like, the story was pretty good. Thought it was a good ending for Batman. I really liked it. It was really good. Second favorite would probably be Arkham Origins, though. I love the young Batman. So, did this guy just try to hit me? Alright, awesome. He's out of the way. You get out of the way. You get out of the way. You right there. Okay. Oh, when I'm out of ammo.
Did Adam?
Alright, guys, I'm back. Now, sorry about that. I have family over, so if you hear people talking in the background, that's why.
Alright, okay. That's okay.
Where was I at? King James says my first video was either if Mario was in Baldi's Basics or Mario was in Squid Games or Mario Train Trip. King James says a real Godzilla but human sized. Sharkbite says I got shot 2 times. No way. King James says actually it was in Mario's Train Trip. Shark Gamer says tomorrow I'm going to start making a Five Nights at Freddy's plush film because Five Nights at Freddy Chaos. Nice, dude. King James says, would you rather die fighting Spider-Man or die by a leprechaun? I'd probably die fighting Spider-Man. It'd be a cool death. Super Kaiju Boy says, how many children would you mow down in a what? 9, dude. That is the craziest question I've ever been asked, bro. I love Sonic, but not that much, dude. Tiny Camera says, I'm back with it. I had the back. Okay. Alright. Coming back as Ada. I have no ammo. You know what? Time to go collect some. Okay, boom. Got some here. Why am I picking up nothing but rifle ammo? Okay, good. Got more ammo. Guys, give me 1 second, guys. I will be right with y'all. Did y'all just see that, dude? I hit his axe that he threw with my grenade. That is crazy. Alright, ammo time. Yeah. Grabbing. Shooting. Yeah, Project, you my mod, bro. Do your job, dude. Just cannot mess with you. Boink. Yo, you guys gotta calm down, bro. You know what? That's right. Try something like that again. Alright, let me read some of the chat. Star Gaming says, I mean, it's called Five Nights at Freddy's Chaos. Super Kaiju says, I got blown the hell up by firework last 4th of July. Dang, really, dude? Sorry about that. King James says, how many children would you mow down? Excuse me, EDP? Bro, not like that, dude. Nathan Wells says, Colton is a leprechaun. That's crazy. Tiny Karen says, I mean, what did I miss? Nothing much, dude. Project says, what a crazy question to come back to, for real, bro. King James says, put Super Kaiju Boy on the dig list. What? Nathan Wells is more like the touch list. Whoa. So you heard that? Yo, you better watch out, Super Kaiju Boy, dude. Nah, what? Super Kaiju was anyway. How many orphanages would you blow up to see the next Godzilla movie? I'm not answering that, bro. I can't, dude. 2. King James says Spider-Man No Way Home is my favorite Spider-Man movie too. Project says it's my first day. Dude, I'm finna fire you, bro. Nah, I'm messing with you. Open those doors. Is this considered camping? It probably is. Move out of the way. Oh, on the enemy! No, please, please, please. Oh, that was just in time. Literally right before he hit me. That was so close. Oh, my cat's on me. Hey, Butters. I got Butters on me right now, guys. He just climbed in my lap. Oh, wow. You went out of the way. Alright. Oh, I suck at aiming now, dude. Oh, dang, I'm out of all kinds of ammo, dude. Point. Yo, this soundtrack is so good, dude. I like how all the other ones are always action and Ada's is just calm. I gotta use this song in a video someday, dude. I just gotta find a perfect scene for it.
Yo, bro, should I play this game? It's a Roblox game.
What is it called? I thought we were talking about my game.
No, it's a game called on Roblox called Better Anime Girl. So I have to pick either this one's better or that one's better.
Oh, I'm about to die. I mean, hey, go for it, dude.
Yeah, hopefully my goat versus Scarlet's in it.
Oh my god, all we're throwing is Molotovs, bro. You know what? I got the perfect... I'm gonna get rid of these guys that are up here. Yo, what's up, man? You think I'd come up here, huh? Get out of here, bro. Oh, what are you doing in here? Grabbing that, grabbing all the extra ammo.
Bro, everybody, only 3 people picked freaking Sakura, bro. Nobody likes her.
Oh, we got the Las Plagas over here, dude. Oh yeah, you both burned. Alright. Moving out of the way. Oh my, you know what? You think you're so funny, huh, shooting me? Yo, Roger's back, dude. I killed Roger this time, bro. Oh, move out of the way, bro. Don't you even... Please, move, move, move. You know what? I got something for y'all, bro. Oop.
This game is such a cool game.
Alright, more chat time. King James says, would you rather direct a Godzilla movie or a Sonic game? Godzilla movie, bro. I think I could have a good idea. Super Kaiju Boy says, my first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie was my favorite. Nice, dude. Tank Camera says, I don't want to fall in love with a girl. What? I don't want to fall in love with a girl or a boy. That's okay. Some people feel like that, and that's alright. Sharkbite says, yo, bro, subscribe. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Super Kaiju Boy says, Titan Camera 14, would you rather fall in love with an attack helicopter? What? People do that too, actually. King James says, would you rather be built like Elastigirl or Eggman? Elastigirl, bro. Super Kaiju Boy says, I bet you 200 I can scare you. Alright, bet, dude. Job! No way he said that, dude. Yo. I owe him $200, bro. Tank Camera says, nah, if that happened... Wait, what? Nah, if that's happened, would be gay. Tank, what now? King James says, how many people in this chat are asexual? Raise your hand. I don't think we can raise our hands, bro. Okay,
Bro,
back
what
to
does
the
this
game.
guy in the chat mean? A job application? I'm like, bro, what do you
He
mean?
tried to scare us, dude. Don't read that, dude. I don't want you to get scared. You're supposed to
Nah,
censor
bro,
that
he
word,
just
bro.
scared me, bro.
You
I
say if
don't
you say
think I'll
that
be
word,
able to
you
sleep
get
at night.
permabanned, bro. You get permabanned from the chat. If you say that word. Nah, I'm just messing with you guys. Are these bitches really behind?
Nah, bro, I don't think I'll be able to sleep at nighttime because of that.
Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. My bad. That one flipped out, guys. You know what? We got this now. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we're doing really good so far. Watch me say that, I didn't jinx myself. Awesome, alright. Boink, get that out of here. I'm gonna get the extra time and some more ammo. Alright, chat time, chat. Yo, if anybody scares me like that again, dude, I'm ending the stream, dude. You better not say that word ever again, bro. Nah, I'm messing with you guys. I like how Titan Cameron was like, a what? King James says, no, put a, oh, okay. King James says, I am #1. Project says, is this a horror stream now? For real, dude. Super Kaiju Boy says, I have nightmares about having 9 to 5. Dude, censor that word, bro! Censor that word, bro. You know what? That would actually be a cool video. How would y'all think about that? I'm gonna try to think of a video idea where, like, somebody's just bumming around. I'm gonna think of the video idea actually right now. Somebody's bumming around, and, like, they haven't had a JOB. So, like, and I think he's gonna start asking for money, and Godzilla's gonna be like, dude, you gotta get a JOB, bro. Like, you can't be asking everybody for money, bro. Like, you gotta work, dude. And he's like, alright, fine. So he tries getting a job. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And he gets a JOB, and, like, I don't know. I could make a video around that. I could do it. I could do that. I could do that as a video. Who would you guys want to be the bum, dude, that, like, doesn't have a JOB, dude? It has to be, I would pick somebody who, like, hasn't been in a Godzilla movie in a bit, dude, because that would make sense that they're not getting paid for their movie, so that's why they don't have to get a JOB. I can make that a video, dude. I'll think of that. King James says, when you saw the episode of Sonic X, when Chris stopped Sonic from going home, how did you feel? I hate it, dude. I hate Chris so much. When Chris stopped Sonic, dude, that made me hate him even more, actually, dude. King James says, do you like the Japanese or American version of Sonic X? I've never seen the Japanese version, so I can only say the American version. Super Kaiju Boy says, taxes. Taxes aren't that bad. Taxes aren't that bad as you guys think it is, because once you actually do them, you actually get money in return. I just did my taxes for the first time last year, and you actually get a lot of money back. I think I had like $120 back. So taxes aren't that bad. King James says, how would you make Sonic X better? Get another season, maybe add Metal Sonic. King James says, have you ever seen the Japanese version of Sonic X? I have not. Charlie says, that would be fun. Super Kaiju Boy says, oh my god, he said it! Put a warning before the video starts. For real, dude, I do need to. Super Kaiju Boy says, you probably put Hedora. Time Camera says, rate somebody's profile. Yes, alright, I'll click on a random person's profile right now. Alright, I'm clicking on Super Kaiju Boys. Super Kaiju Boy has 2 shorts. One about Titanosaur. No, yeah, one about Godzilla against. No, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Wait, what's that movie called? Terror of Mechagodzilla. Yeah, I forgot that name. He has a short about Terror of Mechagodzilla, then Scarp King. I'd rate that like a 9 out of 10 channel. Alright, Nathan's World says. Alright, bruh. You getting timeout. 30-second timeout is Kimma. King says, when did Chris start to become a pain in the neck? As soon as I heard his voice, bro. Immediately.
Hey, yo, bro.
What's up?
I'm gonna have to hop off. This was nice, though.
Alright, bro. I'll talk to you later, dude.
Alright, bro.
We'll talk to you later, bro.
Yeah, see you.
You guys better back up. Oh. It's just me in the chat now, guys. I'm all lonely now, bro. I got my cats next to me, so it's not that bad. Oh. Oh, get that shit out of here, bro. Think you're slick? get that out of here. Got the last pair of enemies coming out. Stop. You know what? Yeah, come on. You think you're all that? You know what? I got something in store for you, bro. I always save that rocket launcher for last. Come on, bro. Too easy, bro. Where's the last guy at? Oh, it's you, buddy? Tweaking out, bro? Come on, bro. Oh, you guys better be ready for something awesome, bro. Next character? Just wait, bro. Okay, if you guys did not know, out of every single villain of all time, any movie you can think of, any show you can think of, any book, any game you can think of, my favorite villain of all time is this MFer right here, bro. Albert Wesker, dude. Or in other words, Daddy. Because he's hot, bro. Look at him, bro. What do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think, bro? I think he's hot. That's just me, bro. But, bro, Albert Wesker, he's my favorite villain of all time. And he is so... I want you guys to see how goated he is, bro. So, I'm going to play as him, and you guys are going to see how goated he is. But you know what? Before we get into that, let me read the chat. King Dances, bro, you ain't alone. I know, I'm just messing with you guys. King Dances, who do you think would win in a fight? Michael Myers or Kevin from Home Alone? Michael Myers, bro. There was a whole Robot Chicken skit about that. Shark Bite says, who would win in a fight? Earth Godzilla or Void Ghidorah? Well, they've already fought before, and I think Godzilla Earth won. Nathan Wilson says Michael Myers. It's not even a fair fight. Probably just because Pete. King James says, what was that slurping sound effect? That weird sound? That was one of the Plaga dying, dude. Oh, wait, that was me, actually. It might have been me. King James says, that guy looks like the Terminator, for real, bro. Alright, let's get it. You guys are going to see how godlike he is. You saw everybody else become like, you know, everybody else was kind of doing human moves. Look at this, bro. Look at his melee attacks. Un forastero? Ooh, look at that, dude. We got this MF can... Oh, look, he don't need no knife, bro. He don't need no knife. He don't need no heals. All he needs is his Glock. You know what? I don't even need a Glock, actually, bro. Bro can teleport. Dude, jujitsu, like, look at this, bro. Just wait until I unlock his ult, bro. Like, look at this. Tell me who you all know that can do this, bro. That's why he's goated, bro. My favorite villain of all time, dude. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Oh, you guys tweaking out over here? Oh, Felix the Freezer. Yo, what's good, man? You know what's funny? You know the guy from Dead by Daylight who I main? Wesker, dude, this is him in the game, bro. Look at him, bro. This is how Wesker acts. Look, if you think he's OP in Dead by Daylight, dude, just look at how he is in the game, bro. Oh, do not try to grab me, bro. Do not try to grab the goat. Keep your hands off, bro. Look, do not touch. Come on, look at his ult, guys. He doesn't even need no gun, dude. The only reason he has a gun is because they had to nerf him, bro. Because he's too powerful, bro. You have to give him a gun to nerf him. Because if he is at like 100% power, this is what he's going to be pulling, bro. Yeah, bro, he's just goated, bro. I love him. He's my favorite villain ever, dude. This is the guy that I talked to you about, Felix the Freezer. My favorite villain ever. This is what he can do, bro. Oh my god, I suck. It's just this one guy, Wesker. What are you doing, bro? Oh, did you really get a hit off of me, bro? You know what? That's okay. Yo, is that Roger? I think I just saw Roger walk by, yep. Roger. Where you running, bro? Why you running? There's no reason to run, Roger. That is so gruesome, bro. Oh yeah, also fun fact, the song that you're hearing playing, which is Wesker's theme, I actually played this song in the Heisei Godzilla video. When Heisei Godzilla fights Showa Godzilla and Godzilla 2014, this is the song that plays, so you guys might recognize that. Do not put your... Oh. Get off of me. Where's the chainsaw guy at? The most powerful villain of all time is Jenny from Forrest Gump. Dude, you know what? That's not even debatable, bro. Jenny is such a horrible person. Dude. Let me read some more of the chat actually while I'm playing as the goat. Sharkbite says, dang, that's goated. King Jason, would you rather fight something with teeth and claws or fangs and muscles? Probably something with teeth and claws, bro. Actually, no, fangs and muscles. Fangs and muscles. Tank Camera says, dang. Felix Furious says, I already read that. Super Kaiju Boy says, have you ever watched Aquatic Neptune? I have not. King Jason, do you think Sonic and Chris are like Winnie the Pooh and Chris? No, they're not. No, they're not, bro. Chris is a lot more annoying. Project says, imagine doing a gen and DVD and this guy in shades just shoots you. For real, bro. Felix Furious is the most powerful villain of all time. Is Jenny from Forrest Gump, but it's not even close. Felix Furious says she would be Wesker in a fight just by like using the power of emotional manipulation. You're not even wrong about that, bro. You guys have seen Forrest Gump and like you guys know how that is, bro. Back up. You think fire can't hurt me? What do you think you're running after, huh? Me all that ammo. Oh, now my tux is all burnt because of the fire. You guys will pay for that. Yo, you just ate a bullet, bro. Don't ever trying to rush me like that. Alright. Also, if you guys couldn't tell already, Wesker's my main, so that's why I'm doing really good with him. Also, he's just OP. Dang, that guy just flew to the side, bruh. Don't ever try that again, dude. You know what's so funny? When I was doing the Resident Evil video, I wanted to buy a Wesker figure so bad, but the only one they have is $1,000. And as much as I would spend money like that, it was not worth it for, bro. I wish I kind of would have now, actually, now I gotta think about it. The Wesker's just goated like that. I wonder, can I teleport up there to get you? Probably not. You know what? I know how to get you out of the way, actually. Oh my god, I don't know why you guys are surrounding me thinking you guys got a chance, bro. See, all this, dude, Wesker's not even breaking a sweat, I bet, dude. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can try to play with here. Let's finish this. Oh my god, dude, I love Wesker, dude, he's hot, bro. He's awesome, bro. Who you pointing at, bro? Pointing at me? Do not sell that. Oh shit. You better back up. Oh. Are you sure you guys want to be in a group like that? Don't ever try to touch me again. You, why are you running up at me, bro? You too, I see you. Oh, you really think you can punch the goat like that, bro, and not get retaliated? Oh, did you just shoot me, bro? Oh, get side-legged. Alright, I'm getting too into the game, bro. I need to read the chat, bro. Alright, let me see, bro. King James says, what food do you love so much that you would eat if... I'm stupid. Eat if, even if you know that it was turning into a zombie. Shrimp, probably, bro. I love shrimp. Or steak. Shark Bite says, bro said him. So, Super Country Boys, who would win in a fight? The Indoraptor or Xenomorph? I feel like the Indoraptor would. I feel like the Indoraptor's gonna be chewing on him, though, and he's gonna bleed, and they probably both would die. King James says, would rather be the fattest or ugliest person or what? I'd rather be the ugliest, because it's not really a bad thing you keep to yourself. If you're fat, then it kind of stops you from doing a lot of stuff. Super Country said, I would rather be ugly than not being able to move. How would I even be able to take a shit, for real? Felix the Freer says, you could probably get a custom Wesker figure for a somewhat decent price. Maybe. Giant Cameraman says, what? You know what's funny, too, Felix the Freezer? It was a, Hot Toys, the one that was like $1,000, dude. Hot Toys Wesker, that was $1,000. Giant Cameraman says, what's your favorite scene in Home Alone? Probably when he, like, pranks the guy on the, when one of them is gonna open the door, and he pranks him by playing, like, the scene of the guy getting shot on TV, and he thinks that it was real. King James says, are you 100% sure I'm not ruining the chat and you're glad that I'm here? Yeah, dude. I don't think anybody's ruining the chat. If there was actually somebody that was, like, being mean or, like, not was, like, making... The only thing that makes me not like you or makes me want to get you out of the chat is if you're being, like, mean to other people. I had that once happen where, like, there was people arguing. This guy was, like, making fun of everybody, and I had to, like, kick him out, bro. But other than that, dude, if you're just chilled and, like, you know, we're chill, bro. And, yeah, I appreciate everybody here. Time Camera says, dang, he shoot you for real. Super Kaiju Boy says, Wesker just throwing hands for real, bro. King James says, who would you rather want as a dad? Bubbles from SMO or EDP? They're both so bad. Probably Bubbles, though. Bubbles would be funny. Felix says, of course it was Hot Toys. For real, dude. You already know how the store goes, bro. You know, you want to know how confident I am? This is gonna take a bit. I'm keeping... You know what? No, I need to use that hell. Boom. 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 Sorry, you guys might hear my family in the background. I can't hear it too well, though, because I have my headset on. Boom. Nothing run with Wesker. This is how confident and how goated Wesker is, bro. Come on, where the big guys at? Where the big guys at? Waiting for them. Wesker, why are we not... Yeah, I was about to say, you better aim for the people that you need to aim for. Where's the other chainsaw bro at? Come on, come on! Why don't you guys come over here? No gun run. No gun run, come on. I'm there standing, I'm waiting for you guys, dude. Come on, come do your thing. You want next, dude? Get that shit out of here, dude. Tired of these fakers, bro. No gun run with Wesker, bro. Not fully, but like last part. S++, that's what I thought. That's how goated he is, bro. Anyways, that was the first level. That was the village. We got done with everybody. Let me read some more of the chat. No. Okay, so thanks, man. That means a lot. No problem. Tying says Super Kaiju board. Truth or terror? Truth. Tying camera says, are you racist? What kind of truth or terror is that, bro? Bro, what? No. Super Kaiju says, imagine being a zombie and then this dude in shades just beat your ass, bro. That'd be so scary. Felix Reese says, although I can't be talking because I buy statues and I have thought about getting an animated Joker, animated Superman, and that's my top choice. That sounds cool, dude. Super Kaiju Boy says, you know what? I am racist. Racist against what? Racist against racist people? Okay, good. You had me worried for a second, bro. Thank you, Hansel. Really, Super Kaiju Boy says, what? Do you like racist people? King James says, fakers. Who are you? Shadow? For real, dude. Wesker basically is Shadow. Alright, guys. So, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I got done with this map with all the characters. We got the castle map, island map, and docks map. But if you guys want me to live stream this again, then I will do these other maps. Let me read what everybody's saying before I end the stream. Time answers by who say I like racist people. I just asked. I'm gonna end the stream before you guys start arguing, bro. What now after Wesker? What happened after that? King Chase says, good night, bro. Nice, bro. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you guys for joining the stream, and I will catch you in the next video and live stream. See you guys.